going on?
I just did not want to hear that.
Well, what? Did I miss something?
Yes.
No.
Anyway.
What was that?
Anyway, let's just move on.
Oh, okay then.
Well, Sircon asked a question, so I gave him one.
So,
Let's just start up for a second. Okay.
I was just telling people to like quiet down.
Yeah, we got what you said. Rally gonna be able to make it fast or no?
it depends.
Yeah.
But like always, I'll thank you, Big Stride. As always, I
can cover for Rally if.
Please do tell, because like I could motivate myself to do such.
No, I'm just saying like I can cover because I know that Rally is still in Zaruk's stream. They were playing EDF.
Yeah, although to my recollection, I don't think Raleigh shows up for this section that we're going to be exploring.
I thought we were still in the case.
We are, but we're gathering evidence still.
Yeah.
We were in the security room.
I was just wondering if it would get finished, done in what well.
I don't know. It still says Rally's on Steam still in the PDF.
Well, let's just find out. All right.
Alright.
Oh yeah. As I told you.
we were in the KB Toys security office, and it looks like a big inside command room of a submarine.
As I said, I've decided to swap out some roles. I just really want to get Soup's some
more love.
Yeah.
Okay.
I just
flattering,
just
really.
hope. Yeah. Okay.
October 13th, KB Security.
All right.
Wow, this really is something else.
For our security guard office, it sure doesn't feel very secure.
KB security guard. Uh-oh. I just remembered. Larry might be...
Hey, Nick! What's up?
Hey, Shaggy.
So he is here.
Yo, how's it hanging? And you look this little sweet little Maya with you too.
Hi, Larry. Hi, Larry.
Oh, there, Maya. Here I was looking for my fingers to the bone. And it walks an angel. I've got no problems with a date. It's all good.
No, that's not what we're here for. We're investigating the Bullard murder case.
Yeah? Oh yeah, that's right. Lawyer. Career. You. Right.
He's so hopelessly clueless.
Oh, you have no idea. You have no idea. Well, it's all about the murder case, boy. I got some good info for you.
Really? What is it?
Well, if you have $5, I don't mind sharing with my little sweet Maya.
No.
Nick here is a different story.
But Larry, I thought you two were old school buddies.
That was then. This is now.
Yeah.
Let's examine around.
Okay.
Wait,
That's my partner's seat.
Your partner?
Well, that's what I call her. She's my superior, actually. Kind of a weird old lady.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no. Oh no. No.
Oh god. Hey, wait. Guys, can I just point out at the 2 screen on the back, on the left, where it's a freaking Super Nintendo stuff or Game Boy Zelda game?
Where?
On
I see
the
it.
left.
Oh yeah,
it's covered by the
it's
tape.
a mock-up. It's a mock-up.
Oh, it is.
Not actually, yeah, it's a mock-up.
So essentially, they're playing a freaking Game Boy on a security camera.
Oh yeah. It looks like something.
It's pretty funny.
Okay.
Well, yeah.
Well, it would be Link's Awakening if they're playing.
There's tea spilled all over that machine, you know.
Oh, don't worry about it. Just the other day I spilled some chocolate milk on mine.
Oh my god.
It still works fine, more or less. They really know how to build them, I guess.
Who spilled chocolate chip soda all over my console? Captain
Chocolate
Murphy
chip
put it away.
soda?
Yeah, that was C-Lab 2021. That was Captain Murphy putting it all over.
Hey, Larry, that's your jacket, isn't it?
That's right.
Did you know you hung it on top of some kind of lever?
Yeah, sure. I was told to never ever touch that lever. She scowled and huffed at me. Something terrible will happen if you do. Got it, you whippersnapper beetle.
So, why do you hang your jacket on such an important lever?
Because it got me curious.
Oh,
If the jacket's weight pulls the lever down, that's what they call an accident. Doesn't the suspense just kill you? Don't you want to know what happens?
It's true. It's killing me too. What about you, Nick?
Yeah, but for a different reason.
Chocolate milk.
Those screens over there show what's going on all over the building, everywhere. I don't know why you highlighted my talky milk, though. And it's my job to keep a steady eye on them, all of them, with my special eyes.
I wouldn't sound so smug if I were you.
Can you watch regular TV on these too?
If anyone would sit here and watch TV instead of working, it's Larry.
Hey, Maya, I'm a pro, okay? Besides, you can't get regular TV on it.
And how do you know that, Larry?
Because we spent the whole month trying to retrofit an NES into one of these computers. Bitch! I mean, because it was my first bit of investigation. If you know what I mean. I know what you're thinking. It was a professional investigation, alright?
Right. Nick is the office rocker.
That's my workstation. Pretty cool, huh? I keep a steady eye on the monitors and use that mic for communicating.
Looks like all this equipment must be hard to operate.
No biggie. I think there's an instruction manual somewhere in this room.
Somewhere?
Instruction manual? What are you gonna do in an emergency?
Oh, I just do what everybody does. Just run back and forth, panicking. Well, I guess I start by calmly looking for the instruction manual. During that time, my partner, the old lady, would calmly look for her reading glasses. And that's what us security professionals call the minimum bar for security.
oh my god.
Even May and Pearls could run this place better.
By a lot.
Hey, what's that supposed to mean?
Get you also get reading thoughts.
Wait, oh, yeah.
Wow, take a look at all these things here. Hey, Larry, what are they?
Did you say,
Hey, man, it's not like I have to know everything about my job.
Well, you see, Larry, up there, that is a radar scanner just to detect when incoming torpedoes are coming at you.
Indeed.
I always thought they were just kind of decorations or something.
Oh boy.
How did this guy ever get a job here anyway?
It's a funny story, really.
Probably won it off the back of a cereal box.
How did you know?
Something is written on this poster in fine print.
A guard's 5 commandments. Wow, this sounds serious. Let's see what it says. 1. Obey thy superior. 2. Respect thy superior. 3. Smile at thy superior. 4. Salute thy... Oh, okay. 5. What the frick, man? 5 donuts for thy superior upon command. It's signed with, windy old baghead supervisor. Meet me,
He's one tough old bird, let me tell you. Now, sir, and you come face to face with a real, genuine railgun.
Yeah, sounds scary, alright.
Well, fortunately, she's on vacation. That's why I'm so relaxed right now.
Thank God.
Okay.
Thank God. I
And
don't
then
have
she
to
comes
voice
back.
her. Shut up, Sergio.
So what's this good info you were talking about, Larry?
Hey, I'm a guard, a pro. I can't just give away information for free.
Would you do it for a Scooby snack?
I thought professionals were more, I don't know, honest?
Make it 5.
Can you talk to him, Maya, right?
Yeah. Larry, tell us already. What's the good info? What's the spill? What's the
Hey,
case? What's the
I
tea?
like that. This kitten got some claws. Okay, you really want to know?
Yes, yes. So tell me.
Okay, so the thing is, Rondelight was an employee here. And naturally, since I am a pro, I looked into his background. Follow?
Yes, you're a pro. I follow you. Go on.
I need the text to advance first. But 1 year ago, the lad was fired. And there was no warning at all. It all just happened, all of a sudden. I know this is a small company, but I think that's pretty awful.
I guess he must have gotten fired like that.
Like maybe skipping out of work to go pick up some hot chicks or something. Chicken
No.
wings.
That's just you.
Okay. You know, is it a good time to let everyone know what they think so far?
You can go ahead.
Yeah.
Like, fuck me.
Yeah?
I mean, you're already taken.
Well, well, thanks, DP. Okay, but seriously, I've been thinking. Yeah, it was a little test run, I'll say, but maybe I'll give you as long as you're fine as like sitting around and given some roles, Supa.
Yeah, I'm fine with whatever.
Okay, well, I'm gonna have to.
To revert the whole thing?
Yeah.
Alright.
I'm really sorry. Like last time I tried doing that.
Riley!
Oh,
Hey, how goes your EDF training?
Pretty well. Pretty well.
You were gonna say Vas?
well, yeah. I was gonna say before voice pro, but like I don't like when I do in the middle of the stream because like I don't want some like,
problems?
Yeah, you know what I mean, Sergio. You know what I mean.
Yeah. But I
Ooh.
do agree a little bit because honestly, I think Zircon works best with Ace Phoenix because he got a little bit more oomph to it. But I do feel like Super
More
could
what?
be good for a more mellow character.
Well,
Huh?
but don't worry. I want to let you pass out. I do have a few roles in mind. Like
I will
Alright.
say this.
Mhm.
Suddenly being tossed the roll doesn't kind of help because normally I study rolls and such before I.
oh,
And this was very last minute, so
I
I probably would have done better if I had more time to study.
I'm really sorry about that.
It's
Do you
alright.
want me to? So do you want me to be Phoenix again?
Of
Mouse,
course,
Or?
of course.
Yeah, for this whole stream, we act like the usual, and then afterward, we're gonna talk a little bit more about it.
Yeah, I'll definitely remember to give you the roles. Okay, Soups.
Sure thing.
Right.
Make sure to give them like a couple days in advance, so that way I have time to study.
Shit. I don't know if we're gonna like start K3 read that early, like after finishing this.
Well,
Excuse me.
I can try and do it as I go.
There's
Okay.
one role I think would be funny and perfect for Supa.
If you want to send it my way, go ahead, Circon.
Yeah, because
Okay.
trust me, but we'll get there. We'll get there when we get there. I'll
Alright.
first run it by Vass, and then I'll run it by you.
Right.
Because I think you'd enjoy it.
Okay. So one more thing. Rowley, did you check my link in the pinned? You know, the video ninja.
Oh, I'm still getting that stuff up. Give me a minute.
Okay. So is it right now? Right now, Circon?
Oh, derp. I zoned out. What?
Yeah. What perfect world did you have in mind for Circon?
What role do I think would be
Good for Soups.
good for Supa for the next case? Or?
Yeah.
I was thinking. I don't want to say it out loud here due to spoilers, so I'll just.
You could just DM it to us.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'll DM
just-
it to Vass.
So yeah, I understand you okay. Big said I'm surprised that you guys didn't do Kid 5 Game 1 yet. Given how I understand given how long it is.
Vass is saving that for as the bridge to Apollo Justice series.
Oh,
Okay.
actually, it's a bridge to Ace Attorney Investigations.
Yeah, but it's also because it introduced a character that was prominent in Apollo Justice.
Yeah.
And
Yep.
aren't they still going to be voicing Apollo?
Well.
Yeah, you were going to be doing Apollo, yes.
Okay, just making sure I remembered.
No. Well, I was gonna plan on doing that myself, but.
Oh, and Vic says it works as a bridge for either, not just investigations.
Yeah.
Not either.
Yeah.
Either, whatever.
Yeah. I'm.
No, what Vix was saying is that Vass made the mistake of just saying it only works for Ace Attorney Investigation.
I mean, it's both. Okay.
Yeah.
So
Anyways.
yeah, this came out. The remake came out before Apollo Justice. Okay. Wait.
The remake?
Shall we keep going?
The remake
Or,
for the DS. Yes.
Oh yeah, because it was a GBA title. Then,
alright.
Yes.
So what is it like to be a part-time security guard?
Oh, your cold cleared up. Let me tell you, it's tough. Well, you know me. I get it all right, I guess. For tonight. First, I have to keep my eye on those monitors all the time.
Monitors?
These are security camera rents. Set in each room around the building. It's really hard. Sometimes I feel like my eyes are gonna fall out.
Oh,
And if I see something suspicious, I have to contact one of the teams.
What teams?
The security teams for this company. They're supposedly the best of the business. But I'm no amateur either. If it's something small, I don't bother calling them.
So in other words, you basically watch TV screens all day long.
The dream, baby.
You were in the office when the murder took place, weren't you?
Well, why did you say that? This is just a part-time job for me, and I can't operate the equipment. I am dumb.
Smells like a sidewalk.
Even if it is a part-time and you're dumb, you are really dumb, you're still in charge of security here.
What has changed? Hey, give me a break. I don't try to pin it the whole thing on me. You'll never take me alive.
Larry,
Not fair.
Are you related to Scooby Dum?
I don't think you can expect something like him to take any responsibility.
Anyway, the point is you were here at that night, right? Yep.
I called it.
God.
Oh no, I knew something smelled bad and it was the butts after all.
Well, it's I always say. That was bad in business now, okay?
Oh no.
It looks like I'm gonna have to break out this Looks like I have to break his psyche locks after all.
Now the question is, do we have the
That
evidence
Nick.
already to deal with Larry?
Okay.
Oh, there.
Maybe.
Oh yes, our main homie.
What's hilarious nowadays, DP,
Bye there.
when the way you talk about Larry and the way he is, I just keep thinking of Never Forget About Larry from Weird Al.
I still need to listen more to Weird Al. I'm so stuck to his.
That's such a good song, yeah.
I'm so stuck to his other hits.
Yeah. At me, Detective Agency.
Whoa. This place is literally crawling with cops.
What do you expect now that they know he was an actual mask? Actual mask to mask. It must be incredibly embarrassing for him, don't you think?
Yeah, I guess they're trying to make up for it by tearing this place apart. And I just noticed, Gumshoe is nowhere to be seen.
Hey,
Well, he
I
is a
feel like
homicide
this is not a
detective.
sequence.
He's probably working on the murder case.
But wasn't he in charge of Mask to Mask investigation all the way up until yesterday?
Well, a murder case is a lot more exciting, isn't it? He'd say something like, "There's nothing like a good murder case, pal."
Points for the quality of the impression. But I'm not sure Gumshoe has bloodlust, Maya.
Yeah.
Oh, he'll get it. He'll get that bloodlust, all right.
Only when my paycheck is cut off.
Yeah.
October 13th, Lord Lee Taylor, main exhibition hall.
The treasures of current exhibit is all ruined now.
Maya?
I'm sorry, it's just so sad. Feels like a big chance for everyone to learn about the spirit channeling.
Maybe I can cheer her up somehow. Well, now that we've got the secret urn back, maybe they can reopen it.
Really?
Sure, maybe. We can label it as the urn of VaStar to Mask's desires. That would probably attract a lot of attention.
Whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. That's brilliant, Nick! We could clean up and be filthy rich! Woohoo!
Wow, that was surprisingly easy.
Okay.
Oh, Supa.
Yeah.
I was gonna say Supa.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, the donbori is just basically anything that is put over a rice in a bowl in Japanese. That's why. So that only time that they had curry was just over the katsu, but any of the other donbori they had different ingredients, but no curry. They saved that for the katsu. I was gonna ask Vas, what'd you think of my chicken katsu curry donbori?
Curry donburi, huh?
Yeah, did you see it in culinary arts, or you didn't look?
Culinary arts. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I love the chikakatsu, but like that type of chicken. I have seen it before. Like
Karage.
Karage. Yeah.
It was a nice place, but no, like their katsu is really good. You give it a try. But what was nice about the curry was that it was a mild spice, but very you want to keep eating it, and then it had those really nice potatoes, carrots, and onions in it too.
Okay.
Oh yeah, because in a way that they made it, it was almost like eating a stew. October 13th, Lord Lee Taylor, Basement Warehouse.
Oh, this is you, Mr. Right.
Miss Andrews. What's she still hanging around? Yeah, what's she still hanging around for?
So, how's it going? What about the sacred urn?
Oh, the urn? Oh, it's been taken care of already. No worries.
What do you mean, oh, that?
Taken care of. Do you mean it's been found?
Yes, has been brought through the trial today.
Oh, really? You are the greatest, Mr. Wright.
Mr. Wright had nothing to do with it. It was Master Mask's wife that found it.
Well, anyway, I'm so worried.
Oh, that's sweet.
I just heard all about it on the news. So that detective was actually the thief all along.
It looks that way right now.
It's my fault. I'm the one who ended up hiring the mask to guard the treasures.
Don't blame yourself. You were just doing your job.
Hey, Nick, if she wants to apologize, you should let her. So, when was it? So, when was it that you hired Detective Omi again?
About 20 days.
And what was it that VaStar to Mask calling calling card arrived?
That was about 10 days ago.
Hold on. So he sent a calling card to the very place he was hired to guard.
I guess that's it then. Detective Acme must have really wanted the secret urn after all.
I guess so.
What? So Master Bass murdered someone out? Well,
that's how things might look right now.
yes, but I thought that he was here stealing the urn at the time.
Well, we were talking about a criminal mastermind, so anything is possible.
Nick, let's get down to business already. On the night of the theft, did you notice anything suspicious about Detective Acme?
No, I couldn't have. After all, he was hidden the entire time. I never even caught a glimpse of him.
He claims that's the way he always operates, correct?
That's just what he says so he can have an alibi while he commits the theft himself.
Yeah, and he was caught in the crime scene photo dressed up as VaStar Damask pretty well with that doggone rope of blood.
I know. It leaked all over the box.
I'm so glad that you got your secret.
So many upset tummies.
Yes, but there's still something that bothers me about this.
What is it?
I'm not exactly sure. Somehow that urn came back seems different.
Really?
You wouldn't know anything about that, would you, Miss Andrews?
No, I didn't know anything. Why would I?
My god.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Psyche locks again.
I keep forgetting you've removed
What do
the
you think
little.
this means, Nick?
It means the person that holds the secret to the mystery of the sacred urn is our very own Miss Andrews.
Well, do
crap.
you think that we have anything that we could probably get her with?
Well, let's double check on the paint because I know for a fact that this has to be brought up.
It looks to me like it's been dry for several days now.
There's something suspicious.
There's nothing suspicious about the paint, Mark. The bottom left part of it is shaped oddly and it's shockingly pink.
I don't see how the color of the paint is in any way important.
Oh, come on, Phoenix.
That statue wasn't there when it wasn't there where it was now when we first came here, right?
Yeah, it was right next to the door, wasn't it?
Well, if someone moved it, it was probably a VaStar Damask.
Maybe he didn't like being watched by the mystic Omni while he stole the urn.
Boy, cut it out. You're giving me the creeps with that kind of talk.
Now let's
Spirit telling,
reinvestigate.
can't help it.
Yeah.
That pathetic-looking box.
Yeah.
It's wood.
That's the box that has the sacred urn in it.
No wood.
Don't touch it. There may be clues to the thief's identity on it.
Not so hard to make that box.
You made that poor excuse for a box, Maya.
It's the same dialogue.
What's that supposed to mean? And I was so proud of it.
I know. Phoenix just hates that box.
Poor Maya. Maybe it had been better off if VaStar Damask had taken that box too.
No,
Well, there's no snakes in it, so we're good.
In the paint.
The box was the victim in all this. That's where the Danganronpa blood came from.
This is the camera and computer that Detective Acme set up, huh?
Mm-hmm. That's what he said.
And yet, he still has let it take. And yet, he still let it take a picture of him. I guess he's not as smart as he pretends to be.
No, give that away. The camera belonged to Lordy Taylor, so he knew he couldn't tamper with it. So then why would VaStar Damask allow that to happen?
Good question.
Really a great question
Okay.
to ask.
Yeah, I mean, we could try, because at this point we don't really have any more new evidence. We could just attempt to see what we have to make her confess.
The sacred urn.
So I think maybe in this way, what she confesses might help with trying to get Larry's confession.
Miss Andrews, do you know anything about the sacred urn?
Do I know anything? I'm in charge of the entire further exhibit.
That urn was submitted before the court today. It's obviously not the same urn as before.
Well, that's true. Maybe it isn't the same. It could be It could be fake.
A fake.
You're the one who said it wasn't the same, so that's the most obvious explanation. Your energy that the urn was submitted to trial was genuine.
By the actual article itself that states that it was appraised.
Yeah. Appraisal.
Appraisal? Where's that?
Treasure exhibit poster. Treasure exhibit poster.
Okay, treasure.
Yeah, check it. First check.
It,
I was gonna say you had to check it.
See, look,
examine.
it was a fake after all.
Huh?
I mean, your aim is fake too, as I expected.
Yeah, because the thing is, like, we have something that can prove that it was because,
Or- There has to be something.
I could have sworn that there was a piece of evidence that states that it was appraised.
yeah, camera data.
Security?
I think it was, not the security camera photo, wasn't the camera data. It wasn't the wallet,
No.
not the blackmail note, not the Shido 7-branch sword.
Let's go to the next piece.
Office key card.
No.
No, it's definitely not that.
Brooch. I'll toss your cord.
Not likely.
What was the yeah, Kane's list. That was it. Yep. Or is it? No, because it's
I don't see it. Alright, let's try the newspaper clipping real quick.
Yeah, what was
Let's
this?
look at it.
No.
No, not that.
Jim Mannon.
Oh no! Wait.
I don't think we have any.
Wait. I think.
We have to.
Oh man, I want to say like this is one of those cases where we have to present a person.
Let's try that. Let's try checking people.
No.
No.
I mean, you just clicked on the first thing that your mouse hovered over.
Yeah.
I mean, in all fairness, it was the wife. So I think we need to come back later.
She picked up the bag.
Yeah.
The wife gave us the wife gave us the bag, but I think it was her. I think it was Samus herself that appraised it.
Yeah, but we have to figure out like.
Yeah.
I think our best option right now is to go see.
We should talk to Maya about Secret Urn.
Oh yeah.
You must be relieved we got the Secret Urn back, huh?
You bet. But there was something a little different about it. Don't look at me. It's pretty obvious, isn't it? I mean, take a look at this. It clearly says "I am" on the urn and the poster.
Yes, and?
But then the urn got backwards says "I'm me," like it was supposed to used to.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Plus, the base has pink spots on it now. I'm pretty sure they weren't there before.
Okay, there we go.
1 year ago, when the urn was broken, the repairer accidentally turned Mystic Ami's name into "I am." And that repairer was the one who was one mechanically unskilled little Pearls. Poor thing. But still. I don't remember ever seeing pink splotches on it.
It's possible that urn is a fake?
I'm sure Pearls will find out about that once she gets back to Crying Village.
That's fine?
Yeah, I suppose.
Now that I think about it, Maya hasn't been back to Korean Village in a long time. So I guess people still go to Korean Village to do their training, right?
Yep. If you want to become a spirit medium, you need to undergo severe training.
So why haven't you been to training lately, Maya?
Well, lately I've been thinking of heading into a channeling dojo to do just that.
A channeling dojo, huh? Sounds pretty serious, whatever that is.
If you're going to train, you have to be serious. Otherwise, real tragedies can happen.
Is what happened last year still bothering you? That murder in her village, and because the power of channeling was misused.
When a medium uses the Kieran technique, she temporarily loses her own will.
So when an especially strong spirit is announced or is summoned, that spirit medium can get taken over and even forced to commit terrible crimes. What's worse is in those cases, the spirit medium has no memory of what happened. Foreshadowing.
Yeah.
Bang.
Good news. That murder, it wasn't your fault, Maya. You know that, don't you?
Yeah, I suppose not, but I guess I'm still a bit shaken up, that's all.
It sounds like being the master of Korean is going to be a heavy responsibility.
Oh boy.
So what do we do now?
Isn't it obvious? We get out of here and investigate the murder.
Well, first, we need to find out exactly where KB Security is located. We were just...
Hey, why don't we ask Miss Delight? She should know. Besides, I want to ask her some stuff about the motorcycles.
No. Motorcycles? You're not thinking of getting one, are you?
Maybe. I'm not the same little Maya who used to be happy with her dinky little bike, Nicky boy.
Speaking of asking around, I've got a few questions of my own for Mr. Delight.
Okay, well, let's make sure to get the detonation center too.
I
I
bet.
don't say detonation center.
I heard detonation.
Yes, detonation. Things will explode. People will die. It'll be glorious.
Okay, I gotta check. Okay, maybe let's try talking to Larry first.
That's probably our best option. Alright. Alright, time for the chungus that is Diamungus.
I don't get that.
I don't know. Yes. The night of the crime. On the night of the crime, were you working hard like you were supposed to?
We're hardly working.
Of course, I was. I wouldn't have been.
But didn't you sneak out of the work just yesterday to go see Miss Delight?
But that was this, and this is now.
Is there any chance that you snuck out of work last night, too?
Never. I never sneak out. I tell you what. I'll even bet you $1.
Peasant. $1. Wow. Now that's some serious confidence.
What's with that trench and the praying puppy look on your face? Do you have any evidence that I left my position, or are you making my cane, bro?
Actually, yes. The evidence that Larry was not manning his station when the murder happened is his card. Go to his card.
Yep. Card.
This card?
Yeah, the CEO office card.
This is the key card to the CEO's office, right?
Yeah.
This key card was found inside a wallet. This wallet, you know about this, right?
I've never seen it before.
Liar! You hand-delivered this wallet to Miss Delight just yesterday.
Give me a break. You can't expect me to remember every little thing that happens.
Well, I do expect you to remember something that happened just yesterday, you dingus. What time was it when you found that wallet?
I guess it was around 1 in the morning. Top of the morning, first floor of our company building. 1 o'clock in the morning?
That's right. In other words, Larry, at the time of the murder, you were away from the security guard office.
Yeah, but there's something you didn't think about.
Oh, pray tell, what's that?
My shift that day didn't start until 11 p.m.
10 p.m.
The murderer might have snuck in before then.
What do you mean by that?
If the murderer had snuck in before 10 p.m., then it wasn't my fault. It was the fault of the guy whose shift it was before mine.
Why do I have a feeling that he still doesn't get the seriousness of this? Listen up, Larry. We know beyond a shadow of a doubt that the killer snuck into the CEO's office after 10 p.m. during your shift.
Alright, so publicity photo, Kane's autopsy report, time of death at 1 a.m., cerebral hemorrhaging from blunt force trauma to the head, Kane's list. Oh, the office buzzer. Isn't it the office buzzer?
No.
Oh no. Yeah,
No, it can't be that. It can't be that because
Yeah, not yet.
not yet.
Not yet.
Camera data, no, because that's for Lordly. That's for Lordly.
God.
I don't think it.
No. Well,
Oh, no,
you
wait.
could say.
Oh, wait, maybe it's the actual wallet itself.
Oh,
Oh, no. Let's see here. Found at the night of the crime.
Well, you could try the buzzer. That's the only other thing I can think of, because.
I think it's gonna be a lot. I think we need to present the key card again.
Well, no, I'm thinking the buzzer. I'd try the buzzer.
Boy,
I've
you
never
had
seen
me
anyone look so
concerned.
relieved in my whole life.
What's with that little lamb that can't get the sleep look on your face?
I guess I'm gonna have to rattle his cage a little bit more. Listen up, Larry. We know beyond this.
wait, the card?
Why not? Fuck it, we have nothing.
Again!
Oh, wow. Again? Larry,
That's
when
weird.
you use this key card, does it leave a record?
Yeah, it does. But I can't show you the record to just anyone, you know.
That key card data was already made public in the trial today.
That. Well,
Why would I know about that?
Well, he was sleeping then.
Any kind of request for that info is like supposed to go through me.
Boy, does that sound like a bit of arrogant coming from a part-time guard. Anyway, according to the data, the door to the CEO's office was open with this card. Furthermore, it was almost definitely used at 1 a.m., the time of the murder.
No way.
Way, someone used this to get into the CEO's office. That happened at 1 a.m. on the night of the crime, right in the middle of your shift. Responsibility this time.
Jinkies.
Wrong
Through the
character.
power of anime.
Alright. Back to full health.
Ooh, I knew it. It's all my fault. It's my fault that the boss was killed. My fault. There's nothing I could do. I have important issues to deal with too, man.
Anyway,
Oh, my daughter has happened again.
that's her?
Sarah?
Your dog?
I got a bad feeling about this, but let's remove the band-aid.
Ah, my daughter called and said I have to talk to you right away.
Uh-oh.
So I went to see her,
Friends, Larry.
and he was just standing there next to her.
Oh, no.
Who was it?
Her new boyfriend. It was just like some horrible joke. Before I knew what it was going on, the guy slapped me right in the kisser. Normally, I'm the one that does the punching. Isn't that right, Maya?
Oh my god.
That's her?
Andrew, you right, man?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
So is that why you left the security guard office?
Ah, I'm sorry. It's all my fault. How could I ever make it up for it, Nick? What can I do? What?
You stood up on the floor crying like a baby.
Oh boy.
Nick! Is there anything I can do? Anything! Just name it! I'll do whatever I have to make up for it. I swear, I'll strangle a response out of you.
Larry? Calmate.
Hey, Nick, as long as he's all right, why don't you show him the evidence we've got?
She's right. Maybe we'll get at least one bit of useful information from him. What evidence?
Yeah.
A CEO button. That one. Because we don't know much about it. Larry would obviously know about the CEO button.
And get ready for a facepalm moment.
This buzzer is in the CEO's office. It's directly connected to the room, right?
That's right. Just like my heart's connected to yours, Maya, baby.
No. Huh?
No.
Go ahead, Maya. Press the buzzer to your heart.
Press your luck.
I'll come I promise I'll come running to your rescue. Like the professional guard I am.
I'm learning to improve. Wow, that's pretty good.
Thanks, I try.
Do you think you can tell us about the buzzer now?
What about the
Yes,
last time
please,
I was
please
kidnapped?
tell us.
Sure, okay. Prepare to be wowed. Double or nothing.
All right.
I accidentally pressed the buzzer earlier.
Yeah, I heard it. So it was you, huh?
Make me do it.
See, I wasn't crazy at all.
So you're a security guard. You're a security guard, aren't you? Why didn't you come to the CEO's office?
Well, this is the third floor of the basement. The CEO office is on the first floor. I thought it would be a good idea to, not wait to see program. Plus, there's a police detective there, right? I just didn't think it was necessary.
It's as if he's trying to win an award for the laziest person on the planet.
Let's go back to the talking about the night of the murder, okay? Is it true that the buzzer didn't go off that night?
There must be a record, right? You must have had a look at it, right?
Of course I did. I couldn't have possibly made a mistake either. Is this your time to chime in, Braulius?
Do you think this
What?
could be just one more look for me? Pretty please?
Hey, Giltry.
Oh, okay. I can't say no to you, Maya.
Oh boy.
So, Guzzler,
What do you think, Nick?
He's probably right. I don't think even Larry can make a mistake like that.
What is that? What is it? What's wrong?
I made a mistake.
Just as I opened my mouth. Huh? But how?
I can't be. It's impossible.
Okay, enough already. What about the records?
That night, it went off just once in the morning, around 1 a.m.
1 a.m.? That's when the murder happened.
Really? You're serious? That's terrible. It can't be.
Buzzer record. The buzzer went off at once at 1:02 a.m. in the morning at October 12th at the CEO's office.
Oh.
Oh boy.
Wow.
Is that it?
I think so.
yeah. So he's in a lot of trouble.
Yeah, he would be sent to captain's mast.
Well, it's not my fault.
It ain't my fault.
No one's blaming you, detective.
Deadly.
Ugh.
You got the fault.
Alright,
I'm
let's
not
see
too sure.
here.
Well, we could go. We could try to talk to Desiree again, because she might have some info. Do you think she have any info on the urn or not?
Oh, maybe whereabouts?
Yeah. Because that's the only one. Because Desiree was the one that picked up the bag, and then just because we need to find a way to prove that that urn wasn't a fake, that it been
Well,
tampered
how about
with.
we check profiles real quick?
Oh. What, you mean Larry right there?
No. Like all available profiles at the moment.
Edit Rondo Ice Wally. Secret Treasures. Used to work at KB's Toys. Homicide Detective. Flashy Thief. Smash Star to Mask. Criminal and cowards more than anything.
Head of planning, promotion, and security. We'll get fired soon.
Prosecutor.
Okay.
The CEO of KB Toys.
What should
Let's
I
try
do?
going to. Let's try going to the.
Yeah, the only one who would have known, other than Maya and Pearl, the only one who had access to the had the thing with the urn was when she picked it up.
Yeah, so it would have felt under her to, ensure that it was the correct thing.
Okay. Well, what should I present?
Oh, you know what? There is something we need to go. Well, I'll just say this, Vas. We need to go back to KB.
The CEO's office?
Because
and
you never did talk to Gumshoe about the CEO, the victim.
Oh, I think you need to present CEO to begin with.
Okay.
Shake
Detective Gumshoe, tell us more about
Mr. Shane Bluebard.
No.
That's Kane Blue Bullard. No, Shane Bluebard, pal.
Oh yeah, the victim in this case just doesn't make much of an impression on me.
Well, you were the victim up until Mr. Bullard was found dead.
Yeah, and his body wasn't discovered until this morning.
Anyway, we don't have enough information yet. Can you help us out yet?
Sorry, I'm actually a little confused myself. For some reason, I'm just blathering like an idiot right now.
Okay. That's your line.
Okay, Nick. Now's our chance to get more info about the victim. So hurry up and ask her.
That was kind of fourth wall breaking there, Gumshoe.
Just a little bit. I mean, not as much as last night.
Can you tell us some more about Mr. Bullard?
He was the CEO of KP Security, right? What kind of company is it anyway?
It's a toy company. Well, the company basically sends security teams out to buildings to guard them. Mr. Bullard must have had the chance to learn a lot of secrets of doing that kind of work. Maybe he has a binder of this. And I don't know how to put this, but the guy was kind of a money grubber.
You don't say from that safe over
Really?
there.
Me too.
Yeah.
I just love money. I can't ever get enough of it.
I know.
Please, stop leaning towards me like that. You aren't getting into my wallet anytime soon.
Just you wait. Just you wait.
Oh, just do what I do, pal, and eat your wallet. It's a little weird when you have to take it out to pay to the cashier, but it works. Anyway, it looks. Oh, never mind.
Oh, so that's my problem. I need to be shiftier. Right.
Let me go already.
No.
Apparently, he was involved in selling trade secrets between rival companies.
Oh, that's pretty dirty and underhanded.
Yeah. Oh, KB Security used to head security operations against Mask the Mask.
What? Really?
Yeah, and after screwing up so many times, the company's reputation took a nosedive.
So it was Bullard who sent Ron the blackmail letter, huh?
Yeah.
That sounds very familiar. It's almost as if we've seen this before. Anyways.
Several times, in fact.
What's...
Yep, and then Marky Mark's I Need Money starts playing in Maya's head.
Money.
Yeah, I've been thinking a lot about it too, pal. Why would Kane Bullard have been blackmailing Ron Delight anyway?
Mr. Delight used to work at KB Security, right? But what was it that made him quit?
Nick, that's it. Maybe that's the same reason he's being blackmailed.
Well, I'm in a little middle investigation right now.
Oh, alright.
Just go and talk to a few more people and I'll have more information.
Oh, my God.
Sure, Beans, we will.
Well, we can try. Well, we still don't have anything about that, so we can try to see. Well, Desiree doesn't have anything. We can try to check back at the detention center.
Do you know anything about this?
That was Sturkio.
Trigger?
Oh, is that a letter addressed to my Ronnie? Sorry, but I hate it when people poke their nose in other people's business.
It looks like Miss Delight doesn't know about it. Which means she has no idea that her husband was being blackmailed.
Oh,
Alright, so
no.
Yeah, so I would say, hold on, Vass. Let's. She's not gonna know Kane Bullard. We can try. Yeah, try the detention center.
Okay, there we go.
Oh, finally.
Go with 13. Detention
Oh,
center.
We're getting somewhere.
Visitor's room. Mr. Right.
Miss Delight, did they finish their interrogation?
Yes, but please don't leave me alone anymore!
Mr. Delight, you lied to us before, didn't you?
Well, see.
Here we go. This is the piece.
On the same night of the Sacred Urn was stolen from Lordly Taylor Department Store.
Oh, lordy.
A blackmail letter you got summoned you to the KV Security to hand over some money. And then that's where the CEO, Kane Bullard, was murdered. But there's only one wrong delay, am I right? So the only question is, where were you at that night? This time I want to hear the whole truth. Your whole life depends on it, yo.
Oh, okay.
Mr. Delight, do you still insist that you're the Mask Damask?
Isn't that what I've been saying since yesterday?
That was a quick response.
Tell me about it. To be honest, it's starting to get irritating.
But listen, Mr. Delight. At the trial today, we were learning the true identity of the thief, didn't we?
What's he doing with his other hand there?
Oh, God.
Oh, God.
He is.
Worthy of my genius. I was forced to create one by myself. Here I am, the
Wait, I think
tragic
it isn't the
clown.
super. Isn't the super?
Yeah,
Yeah,
that was me.
Oh, sorry.
Wasn't it Super that was playing as him?
Yeah, that was me.
I guess it's true. I was the one who stole that early.
You know what?
You were so
Got new
jealous.
voice.
Oh, you were at KP Security at the time.
So then the person who dressed up in VaStar Damask in this photo is... It's gotta be Detective Atney.
It's gotta be Amy.
The night of the crime. But the night, you didn't go to Lordly Taylor. You went to the KV Security, right?
Yes, I went to KB Security at the time of the blackmail. Note said I should.
Alright, what happened next?
Well, I used to work there, so I knew where the CEO's office was. I knocked, but there was no answer. So then I used the key card to unlock the door.
That's probably when he dropped his wallet.
Oh.
What? Wang.
When I went into the CEO's office, someone was in there.
Someone? Oh. We hit a slap.
Can you guess who it was?
Suddenly they bashed me over the head. Bam!
You know, it was a King Bullet that hit you?
I don't know. The person ran away while I was still stunned. When I came to my senses, the sight I saw left me speechless.
Looks like a frog.
Yeah, he really does look like a frog.
He's right there in front of me. I thought I'd die myself. I look like a dead toad. Anyway, I thought I should do something with the body.
You idiot! So that's how you put it in the safe?
Rick! Yes, that's right.
Oh my god.
He's going full Morty now.
He really is stupid.
I used to be in a gym and one of the security team, so I knew how to open it.
So, okay, and what did you do after that?
You know, you don't suppose that he was on that push the button, did he?
You must have.
Ugh.
Oh my god, dude, you're making this really hard on me.
For starters,
Oh my.
I was to set up the security cameras in that building, so I knew how to avoid being spotted by them.
Nick.
Oh jeez.
All of a sudden, Mr. Light it sounds like the murderer to me.
Oh jeez.
Please don't say that.
Oh, Mr. Light, is it true that 1 year ago you were forced to quit KP Security?
How'd you know? I'm begging you, please. Don't tell Jesse, please.
Don't worry, we haven't told anyone yet.
Thank goodness. No, but I suppose I'll have to tell her sometime.
Why have you been hiding from her anyway?
Jessie would despise me if she ever found out I was living a life of crime. A criminal, a thief. She'd never forgive me. My marriage would be over.
Oh, poor him.
Knowing that, why did you become a thief in the first place?
Because Dissy spends money like it's water.
Wait,
Of course.
There's no job in the world that could bring in enough money. He's at being a thief, at least. That's what I thought, anyway.
So he became Masked Star Damask for Desiree. Huh.
Desiree.
Desiree.
Well, we can present him stuff. Yeah, it's like, did you push the panic button? That's the emergency buzzer from the CEO's office. Don't press it! It makes terrible racket. Yeah.
Sorry, I just left making a lot of noise.
Does this buzzer have something to do with this case?
I don't really know yet.
What?
After all, there were no prints on it, or anything else for that matter.
It does have something to do with this. Yeah, we can ask some stuff about Kane.
Yeah, let's just ask him about Kane.
Yeah. Mr. Bullard, my old boss, it's so sad.
Do you have any idea what might have happened? Was there anyone that might have wanted him dead?
Oh yeah, sure. Mr. Bullard was the type of guy who made lots of enemies. He did lots of threatening things to people.
Wait. Do you mean he scared people, or that he threatened them with blackmail?
Well, I guess there's kind of the same, right? Oh yeah, yeah. Can we present him with it? Yeah, the blackmail letter.
So this was a blackmail letter written by KP Security CEO King Bullard?
I think so, probably. You can only get to CEO's office if you have a key card.
And the blackmail letter said to meet at KB Security.
Oh, guess no one. Guess no one. Guess no one other than the Mr. Bullard could have written that letter then.
What else can we present him with? The key card?
What are you still doing with this key card anyway?
Yeah, what was he?
Didn't you return it when you left your job at KB Security?
Of course I returned it. Don't be silly. But it got sent back to me along with the blackmail letter. Oh.
With the blackmail letter?
Yes, it said, use this to enter the CEO's office.
Interesting.
Okay.
I would say, Vas, can you present him with Kane's file or no? Or he won't care?
Kane's list?
Yeah.
That's
No, Kane's file.
This list. We found it in the office of the CEO, Mr. Bullard.
Hey, this is a list of all the things Mascard Mass stole!
And that's the value of each item listed next to them. $100 duties, $150 bones.
Buckaroo 5,000s.
Are you sure that's the value of the stolen items?
The numbers seem a little low to me. Even on the black market, the price should be at least 3 times higher than that. I know my scalpers.
I guess he knows about that stuff because he used to be a security guard.
Yes, I was the one that stole all the Gonsha keychains from the Final Fantasy 14 promotion.
Yeah, so you're the one that bought all those PS5s for cheap in the early 20s.
Yep. Still upcharged them all for 9,000 bucks. Hey, this is an article about my debut heist. Boy, that was a tough one. Before I knew it, they were hot on my trail. But...
That's what? That's your.
But Master Mass must have gotten away, right? It says in the article that he disappeared.
That's right. I got a sudden burst of inspiration. I hid my Master Mass costume in a nearby plastic bucket. And I quickly changed to my security guard uniform. Pretty clever, eh?
Wow, awesome. Hey, hold the phone. The card in the photo. Isn't that you, Mr. Delight?
That's right. Nice trick if I do say so myself.
Nice and easy to figure out. Even pros could see through that in a heartbeat.
Oh, there we go. Newspaper clipping was updated. As you might expect, Detective Atme found the disguise. He truly deserves the title of Ace Detective.
Detective Atme found the Master disguise. Oh, that's interesting.
Yes, and we heard he brought it home with him.
So that's it. That's when Atme got his hands on this.
Thanks to that, I got the chance to remake my costume.
That must have been really nice, really time consuming, huh?
Yes, it took quite a while to complete. Anyway, a few days after that, I received the first of the blackmail letters.
The first.
Blackmail letters.
You got them starting when? Tell me more now.
Hey, calm down. Don't get so worked up.
Never.
That blackmail letter. Is this the first one you got?
No, of course not. This is the first one that ever called me out to a specific location.
By the way, this music is beeping, yo. It's bopping.
Yeah, new track.
Oh yeah, it is.
So did you start receiving the blackmail letters after this incident?
Yes, just a few days after the Terror Manhunt heist. The first letter, it said, I know you did it. I know what you did last summer.
So someone found out about your true identity just like that?
It's not easy being a master thief, you know. I got proof that it was you, so give up, he went on to say. That was the end. I had to give up the treasure I went through all the trouble to steal.
Is that right? Hey, hang on a second. What do you mean you had to give it up?
Oh, don't worry. After I put the jewel in the safe deposit box, the letter specified, someone sent me $10,000!
No one said anything about me being worried. You know that, right?
After that, I started getting the plans in the mail.
Plans?
I think they call it a chain letter.
What are these plans you're talking about? Why am I not involved?
They were instructions on how to steal a crown or a painting or some other rare treasure. They showed security blind spots, escape routes, and even suggested training methods.
So you mean that the one who planned these heists was you?
Yep. No, it wasn't. I only planned the very first one. After that, I received plans from some very kind person. Incredibly detailed plans.
So sounds like Mr. Delight is thankful for the person that was blackmailing him.
The Ron Delight was VaStar Demask after all. But someone else is behind the thefts. Someone who planned them all out in detail.
All I had to do was deposit the treasures I stole into the safe deposit box. Then I just waited for the cash to come in the mail.
Could you try not to look so gleeful about it?
Oh, it's an MLM scheme, don't you understand?
So you went after the secret urn because of one of those plans, too?
Well, see, the truth is I've never seen the urn. All I did was follow the instructions and steal what I was told to steal.
Mr. Delight, is everything you just told me the truth?
Yes. Please don't tell Destiny, okay?
Ron Sussman from the Mass Second Heist you stealing is directed by blackmail letter. Ron, before we go, there's one more thing I want to ask you.
Yeah, one more question. Yes, but please don't hurt me.
Mr. Kane Bullard, do you swear that it wasn't you who killed him?
Yes, of course. I could never. I'm not lying. All I did was hide his body in the safe.
Yes.
And then I was afraid they'd discover what I did, so I turned myself in yesterday.
Why?
Well, the judge had ruled that I was guilty of robbery, and then I'd have an alibi, right?
I guess so. You're really clever, Mr. Delight.
I guess I have no choice but to take Mr. Delight at his word.
Oh, that's Pearls.
Mr. Maya.
Hey, Hurley!
I'm back.
Hey, Pearls. So, what have you been up to this whole time?
The sacred urn, yes, Mr. Nick. I took it back to
there we go.
Thoron Village to have it examined.
And what did you find out? Right now.
Well, there's no need to worry. They said it's the real urn.
Phew. That's a relief. I was really worried.
But there's one small itty-bitty problem.
Problem?
These cute little pink splotches. They said that it's paint and that they were put on the urn recently.
Why are we talking about this pink splotches again? What's the big dealio?
Monokuma slides in.
What's the big deal? We've got to find out how they got there. That's the big deal.
What despair
Yes,
did the
Mr.
urn
Nick.
have?
We gotta find out how they got there.
Okay. We'll find out how they got there.
Please don't forget about me.
And then we
Admin's
kind of afford you.
All right.
Okay, I think we have. Now
Yes,
we can
now
go to
can go to
what's
the
her face?
warehouse.
To
Yeah.
Adrian.
Yeah, well, we're definitely going there.
Don't forget about me, please.
No, we do.
I've already forgot about him.
Rick.
Oh, Pearl, how nice to see you.
Hey, hello there.
I've seen you around lately. What have you been up to?
Well, actually, I was having this urn examined again, just to be sure.
Oh, I see.
Maybe we take another good look at this urn. We can figure out the mystery of what actually happened here.
Yay, finally!
Nick, let's look around and see. Okay.
Okay.
This box is so pathetic. It should
Yeah.
That's the box that the girl was in.
Yeah, fuck that box.
Fuck this shit. It looked like there's some pink paint on it too. Ew. The fucking.
And definitely the same color as the stuff on the urn.
I think I know how the paint got in now.
No, Sircon, seriously, how much despair was in that box?
All right, let's investigate again, Nick.
The urn box.
Oh, and we gotta go to the paint splotches. No, Bass, we gotta go to the paint splotches.
Yeah.
I want to go. Go on.
Okay. That's
7-branch sword.
Detective Ivory said he got hit by the back of the head with this by the thief. But that was obviously a lie.
because it turned out that Amy was the real thief. It's still hard to believe.
Looks like Adrian feels really bad about it.
I'm going to take responsibility and fix that sword myself. I know I don't look it, but I have complex confidence I can fix it right up. I promise I'll fix it so you never knew what it meant in the first place.
Please be gentle with it.
Dead body.
It looks like to me it's been dry for several days.
Okay.
There's something suspicious about this payment mark. The bottom left part of it is shaped oddly and it's really pink.
Shock pink.
Shock pink. Yeah, that.
Mr. Nick, could it be that this odd shape is the box?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is it.
There we go.
Ah,
That's what
that's the box the sick herb was in.
I know, it got murdered there.
If you look here, there's a little bit of paint on the box as well.
Wow, you're right. Look, it matches.
I want to go full low tier god energy on this box.
What is it, Mr. Nick?
You don't have enough truth bullets loaded up yet.
Well,
This is all turning out exactly as I thought it would.
How would you do?
Completely dry. The box Sicker fits in the gap perfectly.
Yes, hold on. You know what I like about the image? It looks like a 90s Trapper Keeper cover.
No,
Oh,
guys,
no.
guys, as was said in chat, you should paint yourself. Oh.
No!
I think it's all starting to become clear. We're that much closer to solving the mystery of what happened to the urn.
Oh my god,
Hey.
dude! This box is doing strings! It's doing strings!
Hey,
Alright. We can do it.
Yeah, alright.
do it.
Let's go.
Take that.
Take that!
But I'm innocent.
Yeah, but we still need to wring out some information.
Ow.
How do we know it's not a fake?
With this.
Take that! Sorry to break it to you, but the urn is the genuine article. Pearls went back to Crane Village and had it examined. And
Isn't that right? That's not, but I don't see how.
but what we discovered was that the urn had been broken again.
Did you say again?
Yes.
Again.
It was broken a year ago. And now it looks like the same thing has happened again. And quite recently, too.
Recently? Are you saying that this urn was broken recently?
Yes. That's exactly what I'm saying.
Why do you think it was broken yesterday? How did you know?
Miss Andrews, where did you put the ashes in that urn?
There was no ashes, remember?
Oh, if
What if it's stuck to the urn?
oh no, it's Pearl just used one of those dust busters.
Oh no.
Oh no! I meant like it was empty before.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sure. How do you know it was broken recently?
It's okay. Let's look at the evidence.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Yeah, it's
Wait,
good
wait.
question.
Treasure exhibit photo. Let's look at the treasure exhibit photo.
The treasure, yeah, the treasure exhibit photo. Yes, the treasure one. Yeah. Because it's spelled differently.
This poster, it was made recently, right?
The poster.
You are.
Poster?
You are.
Ah, the poster broke for the exhibit.
At the time when this photo was taken, the urn said "I am" on it. But now, for some mysterious reason, it says "Ami."
Bam.
When the urn next, the letters were transposed.
Ah! I am? What's that even mean? I don't know anything about that.
I am error.
I wasn't even there when the photo for this poster was taken.
That was a mistake. Now tell the truth.
Wait!
For...
Even if the urn was broken, I had nothing to do with it.
Huh?
Yes, that's it. It must have been one of those people at the photo shoot. They probably dropped it. I'm sure that's what happened.
It looks like she's not gonna give up until that last. She's not gonna give up that last Psyche Lock so easily.
Do you have any proof the urn was broken here at the Lordly Taylor?
Yes.
Yes.
Right here.
Let's examine the evidence real quick. So let's get that. Wait, the box. I think it might be the box.
Yeah, the box.
Mm-hmm.
The box.
Well, Miss Andrews.
What's this supposed to mean?
Oh no! Wait. Oh no!
This-
We're on the right part.
Yeah, yeah.
This urn has
Use a
pretty
soft-
little pink paint splotches on it. And there's some on the box that was on there. There was some on this pathetic box the urn was stored in too. No matter how you look at it, it's so pathetic. This paint seems to be exactly the same. Wouldn't you say?
So, what does that prove?
That the urn was dropped along with the box. That's when they both got paint on them.
Circon, get your bullet ready.
All right.
Oh no.
Are you with me so far?
Yes.
The rest of the story is obvious. This box was dropped right here at the Lordy Taylor's basement warehouse.
Oh.
If I can prove that, it means that the urn was broken here too.
Can you prove that? Can you prove that box was dropped here in the basement warehouse?
Yes.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
That's wrong! I think I already know where I'm going with this, don't you?
Yes, more or less.
There's a paint splattered on the floor on the walls of this basement warehouse. But there's an odd shape printed onto a part of the paint stain, am I right?
Yes.
If you put this box into the impression into the paint, you can see it fits perfectly. Which means this box was dropped right over there. And that paint, and that is when the urn was broken.
Your name does it justice. Mr. Right!
All right, we won class trial.
So many more to go.
I'm so sorry. I was the one who broke the urn.
Oops.
Boy, does this make me feel like some sort of evil school teacher.
I'm a terrible person. Not only did I break it, but I tried to hide what I did.
Gosh.
I guess we. Well, that's not so hard to understand, isn't it, Furley?
No. But no, I know just how she feels.
It happened about 2 weeks ago, just after the poster photo was taken, on the same day the urn arrived here. I thought I put it away down here for safekeeping. I was carrying it in a box.
Oh no.
When I tripped on the paint can, I lost my balance. The box I was carrying crashed to the ground. I heard a terrible noise, and I thought my heart was going to stop. Hearing the worst, I opened the little box, and that's when it happened.
Oh.
The broken pieces of the urn fell out the box and let it right into the paint. I was in shock. I let out a huge scream.
I guess I could totally see how that could have happened.
Yeah, as clumsy as she is, I'm sure Maya understands.
No.
Well,
Hmm.
I
Hey,
knew.
what's that supposed to mean?
Well, I knew it was the most important treasure in all of the current Rain Village. So I tried as hard as I could to fix it. Fortunately, the shards were pretty big.
And that's when the I am got changed to Ami.
I didn't know how it originally written, but anything Pearson fixed in would have assumed it said Ami.
You are correct.
Now, technically it did. Oh, Peril.
An insane person?
I mean, any
Really?
yeah, any literate
Oh,
person.
pearls.
Yeah.
She said she wasn't very good at spelling.
Anyways, I put it to the urn into the storeroom and no one had seen it since then.
Sacred urn, broken and repaired by Adrian 2 weeks ago, and then replaced in its box, kept out of sight.
That's your sleepy.
Okay.
That-
But there's something that I don't get. When we first came here, I didn't see any paints on things.
Well, that's because it was so ugly and embarrassing. I used to go to the statue to cover it.
Oh, that's why.
Yummy face statue. Uh-huh.
Oh, so she moved it.
The first time that we came down here, it was on the night that the sacred urn was stolen.
But Mr. Nick, there were no paint mark on the wall or floor of the warehouse when we were here.
Well, there's a good reason for that. On the day of the crime, around noon, that golden statue just happened to right from the mountain training hall.
And
I realized that statue would have been the perfect size for covering this paint stains. That's why I put it with where you first saw it.
I see. Now it makes perfect sense.
But there's still one thing I find strange.
What is it, Pearl?
The day after the urn was stolen, we came here again. At that time, the statue had been moved and the paint was clearly visible. Which makes no absolute sense.
She's right about that, actually.
Yeah, the paint would have been dried up by that.
Well, Miss Andrews?
Huh? What? I don't know anything about that. I put it there to cover the paint, so why would I move it again?
Well, then who was it? Who would have done it anyway? Done it, and why?
That's a good question. On the day before the theft, the statue was definitely closer to the door. Then the next day, it was moved. But why? Why would you do that? Ami Faye's golden statue carried into the basement warehouse on the day of the crime. Move again at that night? Douche. It looks like there's some connection between the sacred urn and the murder case.
Why do you think so, Nick?
Because that night, the real thief, Ron DeLight, was KB security. So then why did another mask to mask show up here? A lot of different things are pointing to one undeniable fact.
Sir,
Dark you?
One undeniable fact.
The murder trial is starting tomorrow, but it looks like that thief is going to be making another appearance.
Dum dum dum.
Oh.
Give me a moment, gentlemen. I'll be right back.
Continued.
okay.
I know.
Ew.
Time for the trial. October 14th, 9:41 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby, number 4.
Hey, Nick.
What is it this time?
You won't believe how many people are here for the trial.
Well, it is a murder case.
What are you talking about? They're here for the trial next door.
Next door.
What do you know this, Nick? They're having Detective Putney's trial today.
Detective Atman.
They say they're going to try him as Mask to Mask, VaStar to Mask.
Already? That was fast.
Boy, I'd love to see VaStar to Mask strung up.
Rugal?
I know. By the way, where's Pearls?
Oh, she went back home. She says she can't neglect her training anymore.
No.
I know you don't like me.
I.
Pearls has really gotten into her training lately, huh?
Yeah, ever since that incident last year.
Please don't ignore me!
Who are you?
Mr. Delight, good morning.
No one likes me. No one knows me if I killed someone.
Oh, come on, don't be silly. Wait a sec.
You don't mean you're the murderer? That's just a poor thing. No way, that's not right.
Something
Now,
tells-
let's see. According to Mr. Delight, from his second crime on, he was following a bunch of set plans. Plans that someone had been sending to him to help him commit the heist.
Do you think there's a connection between the thief and the murderer, Nick?
It's possible. But today's trial is a race against the clock.
Isn't it always? Huh? How come? Let's just take our time like always.
I'm afraid that's not an option.
Damn it!
We must go at the speed of text.
So,
And we're going slow.
District Court, courtroom number 6. All right, Rally, ready?
Get ready, Riley.
Oh boy.
Court now session for the trial of Mr. Delight. The defense is ready, Your Honor.
You're ready. Preparation is the last refuge of the weak.
Okay, Big said they usually do 3-day cases, but not this time. But why? Well, well, it was obviously they learned a mistake from. Well, I believe the last time they tried a 3-day case was actually that one bonus case in the first Ace Attorney.
Oh yeah, that is that because that case in general is very, very long and very tough.
Yeah. So yeah, so they know what they do with the pacing nowadays.
Okay, settle down, everyone. Let's begin with your opening statement, Mr. Godot. He's got the judge in his palm in his hand yet again.
Ron Delight is simply too young to be sent to war. That's all.
That's right, I wanted the draft. I'm afraid I have no idea what that means, Mr. Godot.
Then you need to get out more, Your Honor. Life is war, but that is exactly why you must be more precise in your wording. Thank you, Chip. That's all my statement means. You understand now, right?
I was taking a drink when he said that chip thing, and I almost spat it all over my keyboard.
I
Then let me briefly summarize the details of this case.
That hurt. Canonically, Chip's just off camera. He keeps sliding coffees down.
Wow, the judge is taking charge like he knows what's going on for a change. The victim is Kane Miller, CEO of KB Toys Security. His body was found in the safe at approximately 9 a.m. on the morning of the 13th. He looks like a dead toad. However, the time of death was estimated as 1 a.m. of the previous day.
And that's when our little lost kitten dropped the ball. That little lost kitten is, of course, the defendant.
Well then, Mr. Godot, please call your first witness.
Yeah, something happened. I'll be right back.
Okay.
For the time being. Give me a moment.
I never drink more than 17 cups of coffee during any given trial.
Keep him coming, Chip.
Even though I've said that this is my second trial now.
Well, the first one.
No, the first one was the previous.
No, I mean his first cup of coffee.
Okay.
So he's only started on coffee number 1. He hasn't gotten to the 16 cups yet.
Alright.
Yeah.
But I mean, like, so that he must have drank that during the last trial, is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
That is the only point of reference we have.
So, well, you know what it could be? It's like he's like, well, no, he's like Bender. Coffee fuels his cells.
But the first one is always the best.
Oh, Mr.
but-
Godot, your witness.
But it
Mr.
isn't.
Godot, you're gosh stinkingly sober.
But it isn't like. Isn't like about better a major alcoholic?
Was that?
Like Bender from Futurama.
Yeah, but remember, all robots in series, they need alcohol to fuel their cells.
Yep.
So I'm just saying, instead, Godot needs coffee to fuel his cells. Otherwise, he goes blind, stinkingly sober, meaning he gets drunk.
Yeah, exactly.
That probably makes sense.
Okay, then. Let's hear what the defendant, Mr. Ron Delight, has to say for himself.
The defendant? Well, Mr. Bright, does the defense have any objections? Maybe a bit of a disadvantage having the defendant testify, but... I remember when Mia was defending me. She allowed me to testify so she could do the cross-examination. She put a lot of trust in me back then. We have no objections, Your Honor. The defense will allow Mr. Delight to testify.
Ah, you've got guts, Trite.
Do you have it? Ooh! All right,
my God.
That was the Nickelodeon Guts theme
That's
song.
been a while since I've heard that.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, speaking of that, just a little tangent. You know what they had at Crumble Cookie today, Vass? They actually had a Nickelodeon Guts cookie I could have gotten this week.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, it was a blue vanilla cookie that had triple berry jam in the middle of it. It was 2 vanilla cookies sandwiched with vanilla cream and jelly in the middle of it.
Was it the Craig?
Yeah,
it was supposed to look like the aggro crag. Yes.
I gotta ask you this. Like for this part, I probably don't want to have Rugo be voicing 3 characters, so I'm gonna have to limit down to 2.
Supa, can you do the judge?
No. I was gonna say do Phoenix. For the time.
Supa,
Be right back, guys. Be right back.
Yeah, you know what, Supa?
Okay.
For this one, so I don't have to do 3 lines. You be Phoenix, and I'll still do the judge and Mr. Ron.
Okay.
Okay, I was getting very confused there. So to be clear, you want me to be Phoenix again?
Just while Circon is out.
Crap.
Okay, I'm really sorry. I'm really sorry.
I was getting my line super crossed there.
If you're ever wondering what the voice I go for the judge is, I'm trying to go for that that voice that Djibouti Dubs does. Well, it's like if you ever seen Djibouti Dubs, they always have a
Actually, what would Super take? Like if Rugo is gonna have 2 roles, like during that time.
No, it's fine. I can do the judge. I've done the judge for all these games now, and I can do Ron because he's a mittering little weenie.
No, okay. Okay.
I mean, he's not wrong.
All right, I'm back.
Well, never mind all that then.
Never mind.
What happened?
We were just debating about
That's me.
we were just debating like maybe we should have like 3 roles during this
that's fine. We're
the
back to what we should
cross-examination.
be.
So
Okay. We fixed
sorry
it.
about that. It's just that literally what happened is that.
Oh yeah, go ahead. What happened?
Literally what happened is that one of the dogs got loose and I had to go chase after him. I was like, "Are you serious?"
Oh dear.
The dog didn't run outside, did it?
No, it ran. No, the thing is that the dog was outside.
Oh.
And I put him on a chain to a post. Somehow the fucker got loose, and I'm just going, oh my god, I have to run for him in sandals.
Wow.
Oh dear.
So the mystery here is like, how did one dog get loose but the other didn't? The world may never know.
All right, go.
You did it, didn't you?
What?
What?
No.
Okay, I'm back.
Right? Case closed.
For a moment there, I thought we'd set the record for the shortest trial ever. Back to blue screens.
Well, Mr. Delay, Ara looks pretty guilty with that face he's making.
Blues come through, come through.
And once he opens his big mouth, he'll probably put the last nail in his own damn coffin.
Okay.
Very well. Now then, can you tell me something? If you didn't kill Bullard, why did you go to KB Security?
Well, it's kind of hard to say.
Archer leg.
Now then, let's hear some testimony about what happened.
My visit to KB Security.
That evening, around 1 a.m., I went to see Mr. Bullard in his office at KB Security. The blackmail letter I got ordered me to go there. I've been working for KB Security until a year ago, so I knew where his office was. But at that time the murder took place. Thanks, Chip.
The weak get washed away by the tides of fate. The strong drink it up.
Coffee number 2. We
Numero
have to keep a
dos.
coffee counter.
Ah, it's bitter.
Oh,
today,
don't worry.
too.
We're not going to need it.
Just like my destiny.
You never know what that. You never know that from that way he's tugging it down.
Mr. Wright, your cross-examination, if you please.
Oh, this is gonna be.
My visit to KB Security.
My visit to KB Toy Store.
Miss KB Toy Store.
Me too.
Dang.
He's dressed like someone who works at KB Toy Store.
Yeah, pretty much.
That's
Yeah.
what's in here.
I would say you'd have to press him because, like, right now we don't really have an evidence as to anything as to why he did it.
1 a.m., huh? You're absolutely sure about that?
Yes, that's what my watch said when I was entering the CEO's office. No. Actually, I'm not really sure. My watch was slow and my... 1 a.m., that's exact time the victim, Mr. Bullard, was murdered, correct?
It's too late for a coffee date, that's for sure.
You never know, there might be people who drink coffee at 1 a.m. in the morning.
He ordered you there?
It was the first time I'd gotten a blackmail letter that ordered me to go somewhere. Does that mean you've gotten other blackmail letters then? Oh, of course. They'd say things like, steal this, or take that.
Oh no. Shut up. Why don't you say those later, Mr. Blake? Please don't say it anymore.
I'm just remembering your catchphrase, take that.
Now what should I do? So what did the blackmail letter in question say?
It said to bring 50,000 G's.
Money, a perfect
Money,
motive
money.
for committing murder.
I need money. Oh, but wait! I never intended to pay that money anyway. Oh? Is that right? I've really had nothing to hold over my head. I had nothing to be afraid of. Man with nothing to lose.
And nothing to gain.
Witness, let's have that added to your testimony. Yes, sir.
Ah,
A muddy mud skipper in outer space has a better chance of surviving than I do.
It's to be afraid of, right? Wow. Ah, you were fantastic. You lousy bum.
Wait, what if the black better did cause me trouble or anything?
50. Yeah, I said bring 50,000. He didn't have the money on him.
Okay.
Because Dusty spent it all.
Okay.
The blackmail threat didn't scare me. It wasn't going to cause me trouble or anything. So, what could we present? Because that's the contradiction right here. Oh, Ron's testimony. No, because that's only that's just what he was told to do.
Okay.
Oh, the list. Because remember, he did say that the prices were much cheaper than they should be.
Nope.
That ain't it. That ain't it, Chief.
Oh, is this what, Mr. Wright? I'm throwing this gavel at your head again.
My brain.
Okay, if it didn't.
Alright, so, yeah, because he says, I wasn't going to cause me trouble or anything.
Nope.
Nope.
no.
That's my wallet!
I think we should try pressing on other statements first.
Well, we did get a new proof, remember, it was added. Oh, the final statement, yeah, we have to press that one, so the new statement we should press them on.
Okay.
Yeah. So the new piece of this.
Just what were you being blackmailed about anyway?
The blackmail letter said if you don't want your identity revealed, correct? I'm sure it was referring to the whole VaStar to mask thing. I wasn't worried Miss Buller didn't have anything on me. They didn't. Anyway, I don't care what anyone says about me. Just as long as Jessie believes in me.
So that's why Miss Delight didn't believe he was Master to Mask.
That's why I knew they were just hollow threats.
You used to be a security chief for KB Security, right?
Yes, that's right. That's security chief. No.
And yet, a year ago, you were fired without notice. Revenge for an old grudge? Perfect motive for murder, wouldn't you say?
This isn't good. Maybe I should change the subject. Why was he fired? Why he was
fired? Yep.
Mr. Delight, please tell us why you were fired from your job in the first place.
Well,
The world is filled with those who've said, I wish I had never asked that.
Okay, then I take the bait.
Defendant, please answer the question. Well, I needed money. You needed money? Well, you see, Jessie loves to spend it. It's kind of her hobby.
Some golden there she is.
Yeah. Line.
Not exactly the best hobby in the world, huh, Nick?
My salary wasn't nearly enough, so I stole data from the company.
What?
What?
Seller.
Come again?
KB Security has long security info in all sorts of companies. Since I was security team chief.
You stole some data and sold it.
Mr. Bullard found out and I was fired immediately.
Wish I had never asked that.
I was somehow able to keep it secret and made it seem like I had quit on my own.
Oh, about what Rule said, about what
Yeah. Oh, you can ask your Supa. Yeah.
Supa, look, like, you wonder about why Rugal was making hog noises. Well, the first time he did that, like when he's doing his Dark Side Film version, I lost it all the fucking time.
We used to have a point redeem where Vast would go hog wild.
And squeeze his hog.
Yeah, I think I still had that.
Yeah, do it.
Okay, yeah, hold on.
I missed that.
It's your impression thing.
What was that?
Squeeze my
Like an
hog.
impression or something?
Wow! You even did that better than you even that's like as good as Raulius does.
Because that was Raleigh.
It was
That
Raleigh.
was me.
Oh. Okay.
Oh dear.
All right, let's continue.
2 hours
I
later.
was somehow able to keep it secret and it made it seem like I had quit on my own.
Well, you see, like, Darkside Fulfilled does have a
Wait a
sign.
minute, Nick. You don't look so good.
Well,
If you ever heard him laugh, Supa, he's like, nothing I can do, dude. Yeah, because he has a problem with his nose, so you'll hear him go like that a bunch, so it sounds like he's making hog snorts whenever Darkside Phil
That's
talks.
why-
That's why he's been
that's
given
why-
the nickname Pig Snort Phil.
it's more like the pig roach.
Yeah.
Okay.
Really?
Okay.
Next.
Someone who brings harm to their company is fired as punishment.
Give me a moment. I'll be
You
right
do
back.
well to remember
Okay.
That
He sure told you.
So you admit that you stole data from your company, is that correct? Yes, I'm sorry. This is a very important fact. Please add it to your testimony. Supa, you fill in while Sir Khan's ground.
All right. Oh man, this whole thing just took a big turn for the worse. Crashed and blew up.
I'm back.
Oh, well,
Welcome back.
Well,
Sorry, dogs. It's gonna take the jaws
I know.
of life to lift this case from the clutches of disaster.
what kind of dogs do you have?
Huskies. They're not
And
mine,
not by choice.
and not. Yeah, exactly. I'll tell you off stream. Anyways,
Supa.
Hmm?
I'm gonna put this in no mark so you know what I'm talking about. There you go. About snorts.
Okay.
Oh, that's the guy that caught. Oh wait,
Yeah.
I didn't say that.
I think we need to present evidence here at this one.
Camera's on? It was on this entire time, huh? Hello. Yeah, that's him.
Does he? We need. No.
Let's
What
see. He fired me for selling, but Desiree doesn't know. Desi doesn't know about that.
Let's get. I think we need. Desi's testimony.
Well, let's see. Well, you gotta. The blackmail thread, right?
The blackmail?
Yeah, you should. You remember, you gotta press him on that. Did we press him? He fired me. So at the start of the blackmail thread. Yeah, the blackmail thread didn't scare me. Yeah.
Just what were you hearing? Just what were you being blackmailed about anyway?
Blackmail letter said if you don't want your identity revealed, correct? Sure was referring to the whole mass started mass thing. Objection! There you go.
I'm afraid that reason isn't gonna hold up anymore.
What do you mean?
The victim had no proof the defendant was masked or a mask. But you were the one who stole company secrets only 1 year earlier.
So we had to get that first and then do but that was all over once I was fired. And it is true that the defendant stole the secrets was kept under wraps. Even so, there was no reason for me to pay up now, a whole year later.
Is that really true?
Fine.
What was it, Nick?
The fact that Ron was stealing company data. I wonder if he would have had a problem if that ever came public knowledge.
Yes.
Yes, he would actually.
Yes, it was.
100%.
Mr. Delight, I believe you would have been in considerable trouble if your identity as a company data thief was made public.
What's the right? What are you trying to do by bullying your own client?
Men are like colonies of bacteria. The more heat you apply, the faster they grow.
That's exactly right.
Well then, feel free to keep up the heat, my little lawyer amigo.
Little a lawyer amigo.
And then Wright turns into an MLP.
Yeah.
I mean, you
come
say
on.
that.
Provide some evidence to back up your assertion.
Okay. Yep. Number 3.
Why would Mr. Delight want to keep his data-stealing secret from going public?
It has to be Desiree.
No, wasn't it the Mr. Light wanted. Oh, okay. Instead of Steven going public.
Yeah, no, present her. Yeah, you have to think about it. He's constantly gone on record saying,
He's lost his wife. Yeah, his wife.
Mr. Delight, what you said just now doesn't match what you told me yesterday.
Huh? What doesn't?
Dude, this is the hardest. This is the hardest one ever. I think you must have been scared, very scared, of having a certain person find out your secret.
No. I'm a certain person.
Mr. Desiree Delight, the defendant's wife.
Listen to me. My Desi, she's...
Looks like if I just sit back and relax, the fun will end before it truly begins.
I'll be right back again.
God!
No worries.
Ugh, man, those huskies are giving him hell.
Super.
Good dot! Really?
Yes, we know. It was all your wife's fault.
What do you mean?
Mr. Delight stole company data to pay for his wife's spending habit, for which he was fired. Unable to face his own wife, someone used his dirty little secret to blackmail him.
Oh, hey, Kazu.
And that is how this murder came about.
Ooh. Oh.
I'm back. No. Now
Welcome
everything's
back.
falling neatly into place for him.
Don't talk about my Tessie like that. Oh, you'll be sorry.
Oh my god. Shut up. You're making it worse for yourself.
It seems that we've learned a great deal of things here so far.
Mm-hmm.
Thatcher?
You there, bud?
I don't know if he's sleeping or not.
Thatcher!
Fine.
So, what do you think, Nick?
I didn't think it was possible to get so thoroughly whipped in just 20 minutes.
Maybe that was sufficient motive for murder. He stole data for his wife when he killed to protect his secret. A family man who cared just a little too much.
Hmm.
The motive is clear. Let's move on. What happened at the crime scene at 1 in the morning, Mr. Delight? Come now, tell us. We're all ears.
I'm not.
At the CEO's office.
When I entered the office, there was a suspicious shadow there.
Pimp slap.
Suddenly I was hit on the forehead. After that, I remember being a bit dazed. If I hadn't been wearing that, I would have been killed. When I came to, Mr. Bullard was lying there, dead! Oh, jeez. I see. Suddenly hit on the forehead, huh? I believe the detective from yesterday provided similar testimony. He said that VaStar struck him on the head from behind.
Of course, since Atme turned out to be the culprit himself. That was all a lie.
Yeah. No one's going to believe a pathetic lie like that.
What are you saying? I really was attacked! I'm the victim here. We'll find out if what you say is true or not during the cross-examination.
Got that, Mr. Trait? Don't go easy just because he's your client.
Number 4.
If I see any sign that you are, I'll treat you to another cup of my special blend.
You don't need to worry about that, Mr. Godo. I have faith in Ron. I know he didn't do it. But he makes it really hard for me.
Oh, yeah.
He looks so innocent too.
Next one. It was the one where he said, what was he wearing? He said, like, well, if I hadn't been wearing that, what was that?
That. Could you please clarify what you're referring to?
Why, my VaStar the Mask costume, of course. Wait just a moment. VaStar the Mask? Oh, did I forget to mention it before?
Yes, you did.
Just be on the safe side, I dressed as VaStar the Mask. And then I descended upon the office of the CEO of KB Toy Security.
Thatcher.
That. Yeah, sure. Alright, man?
Bye.
Line, Thatcher.
That's true. Are you sleeping?
Thatcher.
I think he might be sleeping or AFK.
Cool. Nick, did you know about this? You never told me. You never told me this.
I don't recall him ever mentioning it to me either.
Malfunction.
Even I didn't know that.
Come on, ship.
It seems our little friend really loves to keep secrets.
I'm sorry. I just never had a chance to mention up until now. Oh, wait. That's not right. You know how sometimes there's just... Oh.
Line.
I didn't know he was... I thought we were on coffee number 4, but now he's ahead by 2.
As I told you, Rugal, the coffee counter is pointless because the game will arbitrarily tell you what cup he's going to be on.
My 6th cup of coffee is staring up at me coldly.
Oh, I'm now reminded of that 3-step meme of like of making coffee, like coffee goes moldy, coffee begins to gain sentience, the coffee then starts to pour you coffee.
No, that ain't right. We can't ignore this little piece of information. Then coffee becomes a quicker picker-upper. Mutness, please correct your testimony. Self-cleaning coffee. I'd have been killed if I had been wearing my VaStar mask.
Fine.
Costume? Yeah, so about that.
Nope.
Nope, not that one. I don't even know what I was...
Let's look at the evidence before we present anything.
Yeah.
I'd have been killed if I hadn't been wearing my mask costume.
Yeah, but because of the fact that we thought that Atme was wearing the costume.
Wait a minute.
Well, he knew he had the other one.
Oh, right.
I think we need to press it on this. I don't think we don't have enough information.
Yeah.
Why were you dressed up as VaStar Mask?
Why? Because I'm VaStar Mask, of course. What are you talking about? VaStar style is being held next door. Yes, I think so anyway, at the time. I thought I was being blackmailed over the VaStar Mask issue. So I thought I should go with him just to be safe.
Oh boy.
Let me tell you, it's a real pain to move around with that cape. That's why it took a lot longer than I expected.
Took a lot longer? What's he talking about?
Press harder.
What do you mean by take a lot longer?
Oh, opening the safe, of course. My cape got caught on the safe door, you see? I forgot the rule about capes, sorry. This all happened when I was hiding Mr. Bullard's body. Bubble's flat. Back up a second. Yes? You were the one that hid the body in the safe. Oh, well, yeah. Then come say hello.
Oh my god. Bro, shut your mouth.
Just why? What reason could you have? What were you thinking? You're on Blue's naughty list now.
Question. When does someone
Answer.
toss their dirty shorts in the washing machine?
Oh, what?
Answer is simple. When they take them off.
As usual, I have no idea what they're saying.
Do you mean that Mr. Delight hid the body because he's the murderer?
So you're not as stupid as you look.
That's.
Dash.
Dasher?
Dasher.
I'm starting to
Yeah.
worry they really are passing out.
Yeah, Dasher.
I'm not
are you
passing out.
okay?
No, still to up since 6 o'clock this morning.
Oh, so you're sleepy.
Yeah, I'm very sleepy.
If you wanna pack it in, I mean, we can
I can take over.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got it. His metaphor at this time was really obscure.
Mr. Right, you don't mean that you knew about this whole safe business, do you?
Yes.
Why am I the only one not in the loop here?
No, Judge.
Witness! Make sure you add this there testimony. Yes, sir.
Oh, looks like a storm is moving over and just a fair weather judge.
Oh no! Vengeance for Dora!
Take about 10 minutes?
I panicked and hit the body. Yeah, no, press.
No, we need...
We need a pool.
Why did you hide the body in the safe anyway? Like, dude.
Oh no! Because it wouldn't fit in a drawer! Yuck, 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 yuck!
That's not exactly what I meant.
No, he has a point.
Thanks, Kronk. Yeah. When I saw that corpse, I kind of lost it. I thought, if they find the...
Uh-oh.
No, you cut off there.
Okay, how about, you hear me now?
Yeah.
Yes.
Holy
thought-
high pitch.
If they find his corpse, they'll think I did it. Oh, jeez.
Oh,
I think you had a simpler reason than that.
cute
It's
computer.
because you killed him. That's why you spent 10 minutes hiding the body.
That certainly makes more sense.
10 minutes.
What is the next?
I just had a thought. Under those circumstances, would you normally try to hide the body? And spend a 10 whole ass minutes to do it?
Under those circumstances? What's Hey Nick, if you think his behavior was so strange, why don't you present him some evidence that would tell him where those circumstances were?
That's it. I'll take a look at the court record and present some
Thank you.
evidence.
We heard. Well,
Mr. Light,
okay.
yesterday.
There's not much in this testimony either.
I bet he's still hiding something.
I wouldn't be surprised. We'll just have to draw it out from him.
I just hope he doesn't make things more complicated.
Okay, so we need to present evidence on that last one about...
Yeah, so
It could have been like
Why could he not do that and it took about 10 minutes?
the button.
Oh
The
yeah.
button.
Also, Red Mage said cute computer.
Your Honor, could you please take a look at this record?
What?
not
Let's see.
The record for the emergency buzzer that connects the CEO's office to the security. If the button in the office is pressed, a security team is supposed to come running in. And according to this record, the buzzer was pushed once at 1:02 a.m.
What?
If Mr. Rondelite truly was the murderer, he would have ran as soon as that buzzer sounded. After all, the security guard would have been heading this way.
Uh-oh.
Let's remember who we're dealing with here. You probably had no idea there were security personnel in the building.
Objection. Nuh-uh. Up until 1 year ago, my client was working as a chief of security. There's no way he wouldn't have known about that.
You would have known old Bag and Larry.
Yeah, he was
As
paper.
it turns out, the guard never came.
About that.
That was nothing more than a coincidence. The fact that this idiot was a pathetic loser who had just gotten punched in the face by his ex-new boyfriend and wasn't anywhere in the vicinity was not something Mr. Delight could have known.
Oh, jeez.
Again, remember who we're dealing with here. I can sure bet that Mr. Delight didn't even notice the buzzer going off.
Bullshit.
Bullshit. This buzzer is extremely loud. There is no way he could have ignored something like that.
Even Gumshoe heard it.
If he had been conscious, that is.
Conscious? What do you mean by that? Thanks, Chip.
Fine. Let's hear your theory.
Recall the testimony. The moment he entered the victim's office, someone had attacked him. Mr. Delight said he felt dazed. I'm willing to wager that he was knocked unconscious for at least a few minutes.
Unconscious? So he fainted?
Yes. That's why Mr. Delight didn't know that the buzzer had sounded. And that's why he thought he had time to hide the body.
So, what are you trying to say?
Mr. Delight was knocked out, and the buzzer went off soon afterwards. Now, unless my client was able to hit the buzzer while he was unconscious, it can only mean that there was another person in that room, yo. That's right, whoever it was, they knocked out Rondelay and then pressed the buzzer.
Mr. Right, this is...
This is preposterous. It was this kid. Ron Delight is the one who killed King Bullard.
Then who pressed the buzzer, you dingus?
It was the victim, of course.
Dead body did it.
He pressed the buzzer when the defendant attacked him. He didn't die right away. Must have held on long enough to push the button.
That's right, there's zombies in this game.
So King Bullard sounded the buzzer self. Check his fingerprints. What is your opinion on this, Mr. Wright?
I need to prove that the real criminal was there at the scene of the crime. But how? Can I prove it wasn't Kane Bullard who sounded the buzzer? Yes.
I can prove
I can prove it all right.
Yeah, fingerprints.
The defense opinion is this, Your Honor. The pieces of evidence proves that this wasn't the victim who sounded the buzzer. Fingy prints.
The button, yeah, there's no fingerprints on it. Take that, Goda.
I believe this is the piece of incontrovertible evidence that you were looking for.
The emergency buzzer? Is there some kind of clue on it? Candy colored
Absolutely
clue?
not.
Hey, come on now. At least give some thought to what you say before opening your mouth.
I tend to say whatever I want before thinking. The fact that there are absolutely no clues is itself the clue.
Now, I'm the one who's... I love that movie.
This button has no fingerprints on it. If Mr. Bullard had really pressed it himself, naturally he would have left his fingerprints behind.
Oh.
Ron Delight obviously wiped them off.
Why would he? A guard could have come in at any moment.
He touched that button. I know he did.
Prove it! The defendant, Mr. Delight, was dressed as Mask to Mask. Dude is like a weenie, and Mask to Mask always wears gloves.
Well, he's the real employee of Winnie Hut Jr.
What reason could he possibly have to wipe the button free of his fingerprints?
You're not making any sense, Godot. Order.
Would seem.
Oh, that was good.
I've been forced to eat crow.
I wonder what number crow flavored coffee that is.
In theaters soon. However, the real killer was there at the scene. Why would that person press the emergency buzzer?
Yeah.
Shouldn't they have run away without putting themselves in extra danger? Spring contest. After this awkward silence all of a sudden.
It looks like you're fresh out of parlor tricks.
They're on to you, Nick.
Give me a minute to collect my thoughts. The real culprit killed Mr. Bullard at around 1 a.m. And Mr. Delight just happened to waltz in when the murder was taking place, right? Skadoosh. Then the killer clobbered Mr. Delight and then sounded the buzzer.
Even though security was supposed to respond right away, if this buzzer was pressed,
security was supposed to respond.
Is there an echo in here?
Yes, there is.
Mr. Wright. Let's hear what you have to say.
Very well then.
Fine.
Oh,
you have it.
You've got some guts. I like that in an opponent.
Why did the real killer sound the emergency buzzer? I know what it did. They didn't mean to call the security guard.
Yeah. They wanted to
Call
clean
the
them.
security.
Oh, security guard, yeah.
Yeah.
It has to be that.
They wanted to make sure he got caught. But something
The killer
happened.
knew that if they pressed that button, a guard would come running. And that was exactly what they wanted.
Do you mean to say the killer called the guard on purpose?
Yes, absolutely. Although, as it turned out, he never showed up.
Oops.
Hello.
Because he was getting his clock clean at the time.
Ha! What a touching story. You're saying the killer had a change of heart and called the guards to turn himself in?
No. Nope. No, I'm not.
No, I'm not.
When the buzzer sounded, there was 3 people in that office. The victim, Kane Bullard, who was already dead. The defendant, Ron Delight, who was out cold. And lastly, the 3rd person, the real killer.
The Dangan killer.
Gee, I wonder who it is.
Hypothetically, yes.
Now then, in this situation, if the real killer had made an escape, what would happen? The only one left in the room would be the victim and Rhonda Light.
And if any security guards came running in at that time, they would think I was the murderer.
Was precisely the real killer's objective. To frame Rhonda Light from the murder. My god, dude, you made this really hard on me.
What the hell? I'm just spitting water. Order.
Okay.
Good on decided to spit coffee all over the courtroom.
You there, Rallies?
Right?
Rally?
Rally.
It would seem.
Yep.
I've been made to eat my words once again.
That's her.
Actually, you're made do a lot of spit take with a cup of coffee.
Mr. Wright, who was it? Who was it that tried to frame me? Wait a second. I'm the one and only master.
Nick, you mean the real killer is...
We're going to drag that person in here right now.
It's fucking obvious.
Who was it?
I don't have any solid proof yet, but think about it. It is... The killer is Mr. Delight's identity, and they also knew that he had been called to KV security that night. So the killer used him to execute a well-crafted plan to murder Kane Bullard.
Now then, let's hear your accusation. Who was it that framed Mr. Rhonda Light for the murder of Kane Bullard?
It's fucking obvious right there.
It's obvious, yeah.
It's obvious. It's obvious. How?
Detective looked at me. He's the only one who could have done it.
I'm the veteran now.
Ace detective.
You got me. You mean master to master?
Your Honor, the person who being tried in the court next to us is not Master Damask at all. He is, in actuality, the true murderer of Kane Bullard.
No, Mr. White, explain yourself.
Hold on. The theft and murder, which is the more serious crime.
The murder is close. Murder is the more serious crime, of course. It's a capital crime subject to a capital punishment.
Please remember the trial from yesterday if you would.
Oh.
When Look at Me confessed, there was a huge commotion in the courtroom.
Of course, the famous detective was unmasked as, well, Master Damask.
Instead of being convicted of murder, he was found guilty of grand larceny, and god damn it, I'll be right back. Give me a moment.
Super.
You were just having they're just having no luck with their dogs.
Those dogs are just...
Right, no, he's not.
That was his true objective all along.
To be found guilty?
Master Damask had the perfect alibi for when the murder took place.
Back.
Okay.
He was sealing the urn at Lordly Taylor. In other words, being found guilty as a Master Damask was Look at Me's airtight, watertight, and unassailable alibi.
Not guilty verdict. As an alibi.
Yes. Which is
It's
really
genius.
You know, it's almost time
Another coffee?
for Luke Atney's verdict. It was a pretty simple trial, after all. If we're going to stop this trial and stall that one, we need to do it now. Of course. That's assuming you have proof that the detective was the one who committed the murder.
Mr. Look at Me's trial as it did attracted the attention of the entire country. If we're to intrude and fail to provide adequate proof of his true crime, Mr. Light would be left with no grounds for appeal.
Are you really sure about this?
But that's only good when your life is the ante.
Mr. Wright, I believe in you!
I thank you, Mr. Delight. Shut up.
So, please, I'm begging you!
Oh my god. Thanks, but please shut up. My decision will determine the rest of your
breathe in
life.
this chloroform.
Can I really risk your life like this?
Phoenix.
Ugh. What was that?
Don't stray, Phoenix. For your client, take the path of trust.
That voice. It sounds like Mia. Your Honor, the defense requests an immediate recess.
Ah, so that's your answer, huh?
Very well. I've decided as well. This court will now take a 20-minute recess.
The monkey bars.
Please summon Mr. Luke Atme to the stand.
Yes, Your Honor.
Well, I guess I know it's my time to shine.
Yee.
October 14th, 11:58. This is
Oh,
court. Room number 5. Oh, hey, Dasher. Your favorite.
Well, sir, I say, well, sir, Detective Hackman.
I have to say, Mr. Payne, you performed splendidly.
Oh, no, sir, I say, no, sir, Detective Hackman. You the one who...
Oh, Zircon, you're gonna be this
Hey,
judge.
Ganondorf. Me?
Yeah, the other judge.
Zircon,
Right?
Possibly. It'd be funny as hell.
I don't
Who
know.
or
I don't know if he was supposed to be European or Canadian. I forgot about that.
He's Canadian.
Yeah,
okay,
that's enough, eh?
okay.
Go ahead,
me,
sir.
right?
Yes.
Or okay.
Oh no,
Wait.
yeah, that's a Canadian judge.
I got so mixed up just then.
Yeah.
So is it me who's the judge?
Yes.
For this
Okay.
one.
Yeah, Canadian.
It's enough, eh? This court sees no reason to further prolong this trial.
Oh, sorry.
This court finds the defendant Luke at me.
A bit Irish.
Nah,
Circon.
Circon.
Wait, what? Don't hand down your verdict yet, please.
Well, Sir Lawyer. Welcome to my courtroom. Who's this hoser, eh?
My name is Phoenix Wright, attorney at law.
Oh my god!
And I
look
wish
at
to
this
file an
thing.
accusation against this man.
Sorry,
Look
Sturkey.
at me.
Dasher.
That's
Accusation, you accused. That's sir, I thought you accused my... Yeah, whatever his name is. Hey, don't get his
That man
name.
is not VaStar Damask. He's a phony. He's just a ruthless murderer.
What?
Oh, what is going on here?
I love the dark circle around his eye. It's like an
To be
amazing, like...
Continued. Oh yeah,
Hey.
it's the evil. Alright, let's put this murderer to jail.
Let's dukes it.
Let's throw him in the slammer.
October 14th, 12:14 p.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 4.
My sis?
I could have sworn I heard Mia's voice.
So then she's still alive. Inside your heart.
oh, Sergio.
Sorry, Sturkio.
Nicky boy.
Like,
Is it true that Detective is the real murderer?
to be honest, we don't have any definitive proof. But he's the only one who could have done it. I mean, look at him.
But wasn't he at Lordy Taylor that night?
Not to mention, we don't exactly know his motive. I mean, why would Detective Atme want to kill King Bullard?
Ooh, it's almost time. Better get back to the courtroom. I need to find some solid proof. And it's
you
gotta happen
joining me?
sooner rather than later.
All I can think.
October 14th, 12:21 p.m. District Court,
My
courtroom number 6.
husband a murderer or a thief? Oh, thieves all have adventures anyway.
This court is back in session. Mr. Look at me. Please take the stand.
Well, how do you do, Sir Lawyer?
Well, go second egg.
I never would have thought to see you acting so recklessly.
Couldn't let them hand down your verdict just yet. Not when it would have given you your perfect alibi. an alibi by the name of Master Damask.
I'm sorry, I'm afraid even the great Look At Me has no idea what you mean. Of course, I've been in the next courtroom since 10 o'clock this morning. I'm afraid there's no way I could know what's been going on in here.
You've been in the defendant's court seat all day long, correct? Being tried as Master Damask.
Indeed, it's truly child's play to fool the ignorant masses. Not only did the poor fools ask me to protect their valuables, they even gave me a generous reward upon returning their own property to them. Take this red diamond ring that sparkles upon my divine finger, for example.
But you continue to insist that you are, in fact, Mask Star Damask.
Of course.
Very well then, Look At Me. Let us begin with this simple question. On October 12th at 1 a.m., Kane Bellard was murdered. Where were you at that time?
One without knowledge lacks even the knowledge that he should be ashamed of himself. But don't worry, I will not hold it against you, Sir Judge.
Oh, thanks.
All right, Mr. Adney. The night of the murder. Speak. We're all ears.
As you wish, Sir Prosecutor.
Testimony.
The alibi.
I was stealing the urn as Mask to Mask just as I announced I would. I had more than enough time to prepare. It was a pathetically easy job. The photograph contains no words, but in this case, one turned out to be my witness. The time at which the camera captured Mask to Mask was the same time as the murder.
Seems the main point of discussion will be this photo of the crime scene.
Everything else up until now was all part of his plan. There has to be a secret to this picture as well. I mean...
Even the great Mask to Mask cannot be in two places at once.
No, Soup. It's Mask Star Damask.
No, let him speak. Let him speak the way you speak.
Alright, somebody throw the computer.
Oh,
No,
yeah,
then.
just show the gif of Radios being thrown in the dumpster.
No.
Even better, out of window.
It's the Scott the Woz gif where he's tossing out his pea.
Yeah. And you eat the pooter.
Hey!
Now then, if you'll excuse me, I have a verdict to receive.
No. Unfortunately, Mr. Atme, we still have to do your cross-examination.
A fool is too foolish to know that he is a fool.
Oh, where did I have heard of that before?
Gee.
I think I'm trying to say that you're full of it, Nick.
The only thing that's full of it is his alibi.
Not gonna lie, I was kind of hoping that when Dasher read that line, he was going to use the Von Karma voice.
Why would I use the Von Karma voice at that point, though?
For funny.
Oh.
So this photograph is the proof, correct?
Indeed it is.
And the man in the photo is certainly wearing a mask.
That is why I am called Mask to Mask.
There, you see, that's the better gif I was talking about, Relios.
But conveniently, that also means that there is no way to tell who this really is.
What do you mean?
Objection! Huh. Are you saying that this is not, in fact, Luke at me?
Look at me.
Then it could be an accomplice dressed up as Master in a Mask to create an alibi.
It's an interesting idea. Are you saying that I, Lone Wolf Luke, had an accomplice?
Give it up. We don't have enough. There's.
Yeah.
If look at me was that Katie's security during the murder, then the mask star damask in this picture has to be fake.
Does it?
Yes.
Yeah. The brooch.
Well, there really was an accomplice.
Right now, I have no idea who it was.
I don't have any idea right now either.
Baseless objections are just what this guy wants. There's gotta be another way, and I'm going to find it. I believe Adrian Andrews hired you at one point.
Soups.
Sorry, I was taking a drink.
That's fine.
That's right, that was over 20 days ago, if I'm not mistaken.
You sent the calling card to Lord Lee Taylor 10 days before the heist. That would mean you sent out the card after you began your security watch.
Indeed, there was no reason why I couldn't do both jobs at once. It was the perfect opportunity to steal my latest target.
Actually, you truly are evil, aren't you?
Yes, evil is what I am.
That's
Oh. Hey, Nick, isn't there something odd about this?
Hmm?
Detective Atwood was always proud of his ace detective skill, right? But if the urn was stolen from the Lord Taylor, who was the only one watching it, he'd have no way to maintain his perfect ace detective persona.
You know, that's true. It's kind of odd.
I guess. What could it be? Like,
Well, remember she said it was 20 days he was hired on, 10 days is when they got the calling card.
Nope.
Too premature. Okay, let's see.
Yeah.
Let's look at the statements.
More than enough
Andrew's-
time.
Yeah, I just remember Andrew said, Atme was hired 20 days prior, and then 10 days before the heist was when the calling card was received.
okay.
I don't think we have enough information to work with right now. So by photograph, you mean this piece of evidence here. Is that correct?
Indeed it is, that is it! The very thing that proves I committed the crime!
The very thing that proves you committed the crime.
Yep, there's an account here.
When you think about it.
Oh
no.
did we pressed all the statements, correct?
It's
No.
really odd.
Let's keep press the other ones too.
You're saying that almost as if you're taking this picture on purpose.
He was simply caught by the very camera that he had set up. We all have days like that.
Bad photo days.
Indeed, it turned out that there was no such thing as the perfect crime after all. Life is truly an ironic thing, a sad blue melody.
Looks like I'd better gather more information for now. If he truly is the killer, there's got to be something phony in that photo.
All right, so did you go to the final statement?
This is
All right, well, now look at our evidence again. Look at the calling card.
yeah. No,
Is
it's
that
not.
not
I think I know what's going on. We think this is one of those ones where we had to press him on one statement, then we had to go to another statement and press him on that.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Because I don't see how we can use any evidence for this. I believe Adrian Andrews hired you. We've already done this. That would mean you sent out the card after you began your security watch, right? Yeah, we've already done this.
Info, something. Yeah, no way. You know, it's true. Because remember, it's on his last statement. Yeah. Well, I'll put it this way, Vass. It's the last statement, and then you have to use a certain evidence. Like, you have to press the last statement, and then a certain evidence proves on this last statement.
Camera that took this photograph.
Come now, it's all too clear what you're thinking.
Ugh. What?
You think I altered the timestamp on the photograph, don't you? Sorry, I was kind of getting used to you flipping through
I'm
everything.
afraid that's
No worries.
impossible. The camera was set up by Lordly Taylor. And on top of that, it was Lordly Taylor's staff that printed that picture's data. Unfortunately for the defense, there's no way that picture could have been altered.
I see.
So I better find something else that could be suspicious.
Bye.
Dasher, are you okay?
Dasher's really tired.
Okay. So,
Yeah, I think we might... Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, so this alibi's false.
It has to be, or you couldn't have killed Mr. Bullard at KB Security.
But I'm not really spotting anything unusual.
There are two possibilities. Either the mask star to mask in the photo is a phony, or the photo itself is. Alright, so we press on that.
It has to be. So it's the final statement. So now that we know that we pressed it, the time at which the camera was the same time as the murder. So, let's see. We're going by our evidence again, right?
Yep.
So, okay. So, what does the calling card say again?
You thought I was at the non-crime.
No, the calling card.
I don't think we have to do. I don't think we.
I don't think top secret. Is it not?
No. So.
Is it not? Huh.
Okay, I think we need to present. We need to go press him on a different statement. So we already pressed him on the time of the time the captured mask to mask. At the same time. Let's try it. Let's look at the ones. Let's look at each. No. I don't think we need to present evidence just yet.
Oh, you know what? Go back to the third one. Remember, press the third thing again.
This is the third.
Okay, press it again because he's gonna have a different. He's gonna have a different answer. I could not unless I had accomplice. Okay, here we go. The basement warehouse and the picture supposedly captures it.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. See, this is what changed.
Yeah.
This is what changed. Yeah, this is stupid, but you had to press the third statement twice.
Yeah,
Okay.
I hate when he does that.
No.
Sorry, Vass.
Okay.
All right, Super.
Super?
Are you implying that this picture is a fake?
Yes. You bet I am. There's definitely something strange about this picture. Photoshop, AI, deepfakes. We took a look around the basement warehouse that night before the theft took place. And there's something in this photo that doesn't match in the memory of that night.
Yeah, Joe Biden's wearing that mask.
Very well, then. Let's hear what you have.
Very well,
I'm glad I didn't take a drink.
I don't get it.
What's that?
I don't get it.
What?
I think Super said that he was glad he didn't take a drink.
Oh.
Yeah. No,
Because
I was about to take a drink and I'm glad I didn't.
You know, because they do photo manipulation, DP is like, just get Joe Biden AI to be dressed as mask.
The funny part is right here.
Still don't get it.
Oh well.
This is a blood stain. Oh, it is Danganronpa. Ah, blood. Now that's the case. It's getting interesting.
Not exactly.
actually,
This
no.
thing is actually pink paint.
Blood stain. Oh, just paint. And peach colored at that. No,
From
shiny.
blood to peaches. The judge sure loves going on his wild
It's
tangents.
shock pink. Excuse me.
The problem with this photograph is that it's not the paint. The problem is when you consider the layout of the basement warehouse. It turns out that something that should be there is nowhere to be seen. Oh, he knows. He's cooked.
Well, Mr. Right. What is supposed to be in this picture instead of the paint stains? I don't know what's supposed to be in the statue.
It has to be either the
It's
statue
either
or
that or the box.
The box. Oh yeah, no, the box. Yeah.
It has to be the box.
Yeah.
Pathetic box.
This fucking
Why
box.
are we
the key
bullying
to
the
this
box?
I don't know.
Because it's
But
just,
it's
it's the
funny.
fact that Maya sucks at making a box. So what was the evidence this time, Mr. Bright?
Well, I thought I'd just kind of throw this out and see.
I'll have you know,
Excuse you.
And I was so close too.
James, you've been wasting our time.
That's nothing unusual for this guy.
Then witness with your testimony. Okay, so we got to go back. Yeah, so
I think. Okay, so it was.
it was probably the statue.
It was definitely the statue.
I guess it's this.
The statue's supposed to be there.
The box is supposed to have paint on it because it was dropped there.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I was thinking. Like, bruh, that is.
Yeah. What about this photograph is funny? What, you think I'm funny? A clown here for your.
Oh yeah, wait. You can kind of see it with that little indent there.
Exactly. So it's just like. Oh my god, this is.
I know it's supposed to be.
This
I
is
mean, that's the thing. Also, I thought that he was holding the box, but it doesn't have paint on it there.
Yeah, so it's stuff.
But I don't know. I am confused.
The supervisor of the treasure
There we go.
agency saved the falling.
Well, there's a good reason for that. On the day of the crime, around noon, my gold statue just happened to arrive from the mounted training. I realized that statue would be perfect size for covering up the paint stains. That's why I put it where you first saw it.
Myself was there the night the theft took place, and saw the statue in that spot. If this picture was truly taken on that night, then that statue would have been there.
But yeah.
But when I went there the day after the theft, that statue of the old bank was sitting in the corner.
Perhaps it was somehow pushed there accidentally.
Your Honor, this statue is slightly larger than yourself and quite heavy. It would take more than an accidental push to move it in that distance.
In that case, can you prove it? Can you give us the rhyme and reason as to why that statue was moved that night?
Can you do it, Nick?
Never mind who moved it. The real question is, why did they move it?
Well, Mr. Wright, I hope you are prepared with your answer.
Okay.
Over the freaking box! Now then, who was the one that moved the golden statue on the night of the crime?
Look at me. It has to be look at me.
Luke!
The one who moved the statue is none other than... Look at me.
Come now, Sir Lawyer. There you go again on one of your strange delusions.
Mr. Wright, what basis do you have for your strange delusions?
It's very simple. The witness was the only one who in the basement of the warehouse that night.
That is indeed very simple. However, I want to move a heavy golden statue.
And the reason for moving the heavy golden statue, here's where our battle really begins.
Guessing it was for the sword.
Seven branch sword, yeah. Well, Mr. Wright, what reason did the witness have to move that statue?
The reason can be found here in this photograph. Look at me. You pretended to be the VaStar Damask to create an alibi by showing you were at the Lordy Taylor that night. Very smart. This photograph contains a single fatal flaw. If the statue had been there, your lie would have been exposed like cheap film at a drugstore. That's why you had to move the statue.
A single fatal flaw?
Yes. It's actually it's literally right there. Wow.
Yeah.
An interesting theory. Please, enlighten us.
Boy, these guys in the courtroom would be lost if Detective Conan was in here.
Okay.
No, it's the timestamp because
Yeah, it's 12:58, not at 1.
naturally the lie in this photo is the timestamp.
What do you mean?
I'll tell you exactly what I mean. On the night in question, Look at Me was in the KB security and murdered King Bullard. Therefore, it's obvious. It would have been impossible for him to have been at Lord Lee Taylor at this time.
Rumble.
What does this have to do with the statue being moved?
Remember, if you will, Your Honor. When was his statue? When was the statue placed beside the warehouse door?
Well,
The statue was taken down to the warehouse on the day of the crime. And it was placed there in order to cover up the paint.
Exactly. Look at me had already decided on the time when he was going to kill the victim. And so in order to create an alibi for that time, he took his picture days before the murder took place.
What?
Of course, the statue hadn't been moved, hadn't been brought down to the basement warehouse yet.
oh.
So on the day of the crime, Mr. Amy must have been quite nervous. As nervous as a long-tailed cat in the rocking chair factory, so to speak. Why? Because something that wasn't supposed to be there was there. Had been brought down in places where it wasn't supposed to be. And that is why Look at Me had to remove the statue on the night of the murder. He had to make the room match it the way it had been in his photo.
Order. Mr. Rockman, is this true?
What, Your Honor? Have you forgotten about this?
But what's that?
The data for the
receipt
basement
from
warehouse
Denny's.
computer! According to this, the camera did indeed go off the night of the crime.
Photoshop. It's true that the camera had been set up by Lord Lee Taylor's staff. However, this program used to manage that data was yours. That alone would have allowed you to tamper with the data.
Order. Mr. Godot, what is the meaning of this? New cup. Godot, I wonder about making me wait. I'll put that coffee down.
My 11th cup.
Oh my goodness.
Promised to drink no more than 17 during a trial. Which means I'm still good to the last drop.
Maxwell House.
Yeah.
That's a very good point.
A good point. So what? We are all but travelers on a road of infinite points.
I think he got his points mixed up with his other.
So you say this photograph was taken ahead of time,
Yes.
and that the statue was moved in order to make it match.
Yes.
That's a very interesting idea. However, there's the one point that can't be denied.
Which is?
12.
That it's only a possibility. Men that are trapped by the chains of maybe can never reach their dreams.
That's very true.
Wait, don't fall for that, Your Honor.
Vass, you might
Hey.
need to mute Dasher.
I
Mr.
already did.
Damask.
I already did mute Dasher.
He's still going off because I can hear his
No.
TV or whatever.
No, all right. I'll do server mute this time.
All right.
Okay.
Like I was gonna like mute on my end, like to see if he's still up, but
Mm.
okay.
Yes?
If there's no funny business in your actions as masked are to mask, there should be no problem with you telling us your strategy. So, let's hear it.
Yes, please provide this court with your testimony about your plan to steal the sacred urn. Okay.
We first received the request from Lord Lee Taylor about 20 days ago. The urn was placed in a box, and how do you say that?
Zavari.
Zavari, okay. Okay.
Oh.
And Zavari! It was then sent to the warehouse.
Oh, hold on. I got a better idea. let me just move to sleep.
Okay, yeah. That's
Okay.
fine.
Yeah, I would just say kick out of voice chat, but I wouldn't kick out of the server.
No, it's just Dasher's sleeping. He said he's been up since 6, so
Yeah.
he's comatose at
That's
this
messed
point.
up.
It's a lot of it had to do with rehabbing and getting ready for work because he's got to work on the 24th.
All right.
Hence, I was actually unable to see the urn for myself until the day of the crime. I knew it was an extremely valuable treasure, so I sent my card 10 days beforehand. I'm gonna feel sneeze.
Bless you.
That's it, next time.
Bless thee.
Absolutely worthless urn is definitely very valuable.
And that friggin' worthless ass box.
That was shoddily made.
I know.
I then
I don't know,
handled
the box
security
might be
by
worth more
myself
than-
to ensure that my crime would go smoothly. At last, I held the urn in my hands for the first time at 1 a.m. on October 12th.
That's pretty much all the stuff we heard before, isn't it?
Yeah. We will find the truth hidden in the nuggets of the new information he gave. This is going to be easy. This is easy. I can just tell.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I think skip the part because this now is about that card. Yeah.
Hold on. Hold on.
But Mr. Sir, there are no mistakes this time.
Hold on. I just renamed the voice channel for Dasher.
All right, Supa, give it your best Zavati.
Zavari.
Oh my.
Very well then, Mr. Bright. You may begin your cross-examination.
I think it just screamed.
Oh no.
Okay.
It's the last statement.
I don't think so.
No, Gimmer. He said he's holding the urn at 1 a.m. and that is a lie.
Okay, 1 a.m.
No. Press him first. No, I gotta press him.
Yeah. Gotta
This
press
is the
before
photo
you
that
can
proves
pull.
that. Huh?
Okay. There you go.
Super.
Indeed, to be honest, even if a photo was taken, I didn't think it would matter terribly much.
Hey, Nick, if that photo is a fake, Detective Matthew might have stolen the urn whenever this was taken.
True. You know, he's been saying that he never saw the urn until that night. We can prove that he's lying there. We can wrap this up and put a bow on it. I need to take a good hard look at that court record.
Not a lot to go on, is there?
Yeah, that detective's been covering his tracks. There's only one thing we need to prove in this court, in this cross-examination: that this photo took was well before the actual night of the crime.
Alright then, how do we do that?
There's one thing that Admi stated very clearly: that he had never seen the urn before he stole it.
No. See, he's lying right there. Because
We need to prove that he's lying.
yeah. So on that last statement, Vass, now that is where the card comes in because again he's contradicting what he wrote on the Mask to Mask card. Yeah.
Bingo.
He knew.
Mr. Admi, if you really are VaStar to Mask, then you also wrote this calling card, correct?
But of course.
Is there a problem with that calling card?
Yes.
There's no minutes on it.
Allow me to read a passage from the calling card that VaStar to Mask had written. Take good care of the speckled urn. Now, the speckled here. Surely refers to this pink pattern on the sacred urn.
Yes, that is true. But so what?
Truth be told, there is no way the VaStar to Mask could have known that about this pattern.
Shiba?
Whatever do you mean?
This pink spot pattern on this urn is actually nothing more than paint stains.
Paint stains?
And these stains did not appear until after the urn had been taken to Lordly Taylor.
I'm not finding this joke very funny, Mr. Trite.
The day that the sacred urn was taken to the warehouse, The urn was broken due to the human error, or should I say an error-prone human.
Oh no.
And that's when the pink paint got on the urn.
Ugh, you can't be serious.
The urn was murdered.
And yet this calling card clearly mentions that paint pattern. Which means Detective Atme had seen this urn long before the crime had ever taken place. In fact, he saw when this fake photo was taken. And because this photo is a fake, your alibi for the night of the murder no longer holds water.
It doesn't even hold slime.
Oh no.
Hey.
Witness, do you have anything to say for yourself?
Alright, that did it. He's broken.
Nick, I think it's still a little early for victory pose. Like, obviously.
It's so sad. No one has any conviction these days.
Conviction, you say?
Yesterday, we all decided unanimously that this man was VaStar Damas. And now we're calling him a murderer. You don't think we're being a bit tad fickle?
That's a good point.
Oh wait, don't fall for that too, Your Honor.
You say that Luke Atme was the one who killed Kane Bullard? Let me ask you this. Why would he do that?
Oh my god, does it matter?
Kinda.
Supa?
Well, an excellent point. Motive, Mr. Wright, motive! Might you, my merry motorist, motive manifest?
Nick, he's getting his second wind.
We've prepared an alibi and pinned this crime on Light, as you say. He must have had a very strong motive for murder.
The only one with any motive we've seen is Ron Delight. Isn't that right, detective?
Indeed, according to my own research, the boy's motive is clear.
Ah, damn it. Game when something came up. I'll be right
It's
back.
nearly impossible to prove guilt in a murder case. Now then, maybe you can enlighten us as to what the defendant's motives were?
I'd be honored to, sir, old timer.
Alright, Supa.
They're doing everything they can to make Ron look suspicious. Despite our lack of hard information, this may be our only chance.
Witness testimony. Motive for murder.
Sorry, yawn. I don't know why I'm yawning all of a sudden.
I was late.
I have that annoying.
We're nearing the end, okay? Just hang in there.
And having to deal
I'm
with
not
dogs
actually tired. Huh?
Oh no, no.
And dealing with those dogs haven't been helping. Oh no, sorry.
Yeah, Sircon.
Super, stop it. What is Super doing?
I, Luke Atme, had no points of contact with the victim whatsoever. Kane Bullard decided to investigate mask to mask and simply mistook who he was. It was Mr. Bullard who wrote the blackmail letter and sent it to Ron Delight. And it was again Mr. Bullard who harbored a grudge against Mr. Delight for his betrayal. Mr. Bullard's mistake is quite excusable. The defendant truly believes he is masked a mask. That is why Mr. Delight saw it fit to kill Kane Bullard. Truly a tragedy.
Yeah. So the victim Kane Bullard blackmailed the defendant?
This is the blackmail letter found in the defendant's apartment. A handwriting test confirms that Mr. Bullard was indeed the one who wrote the letter.
I'm back. What?
Oh, it's updated. Blackmail letter updated in the court record. Very well, Mr. Wright, begin your cross-examination.
Okay, what should we do with this one? Okay, should we start pressing?
Well, So we learned that the blackmail was the one that was updated, right?
Right.
Yeah, let's go to the it was Mr. Bullard. It was Mr. Bullard.
All right, so yeah, so look at it, and then what was the go back in order, Vass. Hold on a moment. Are you in the third statement? So one,
yeah.
2, 3. This one, yeah, right here. So we need a blackmail letter. Because remember, it's been updated, so that's going to, like, if you look at the blackmail before, yeah. Well, if you had read it, it would say what was the contradiction was going to be right there.
Mind if I ask you a few questions, Detective Atme?
Well, if it's just a few, I guess it's alright.
Vass, can you tab to the court record so we can just see what the updated info on that blackmail letter was? If you don't want your true identity revealed to the world, come to KB at 1 a.m. on October 12th, bring 50. If you don't, I'll take that red diamond you received the other day instead. Uh-oh.
Oh, no.
Spaghettios.
Yes. The one that's Luke is wearing.
Couldn't help but notice the one major contradiction, yo.
Contradiction?
I don't know where a walking contradiction like you gets off saying things.
Ow!
Like that.
You're one to talk!
You're a walking coffee dispenser.
At times like
Oh, now I need
these,
to
men are
find that
made
image.
to express themselves with their fists. Why don't you show us what you've got there, Junior?
Indeed, time to man up, Mr. Wright. Show us the contradiction evidence and the content of the blackmail letter.
Should we present Look at Me?
No, not
Contradicting
yet.
evidence and the content of the blackmail letter.
Let's look at the evidence first. Before we let's.
Yeah, so we know he said red diamond. Yeah, the red diamond.
So it can't.
It must have been like
Newspaper clipping. Newspaper clipping.
Newspaper clipping. Yeah.
Take a good look at this newspaper clipping.
Yeah, you see, no diamond.
It contains a picture of the Tear of Emanon, the stolen jewel.
What about it?
The problem is this jewel's color.
Color? I'm not much for discussing color myself.
I'm colorblind.
According to the clipping, the color of the stolen jewel was blue. Die. However, the blackmail letter is a totally different jewel is mentioned. I'll take that red diamond you received the other day.
Brad?
Which means the red diamond described in the blackmail letter is not the Tear of Emanon that the Master Mass stole at all.
Oh!
And your point is, Mr. Troit? Are you trying to say this blackmail letter was intended for someone else? That is what you're trying to say, right, Troit?
That is what you're trying to say, right, Mr. Wright?
Well, that is what I'm trying to say, right, Nick?
Are you trying to say? What are you trying to say?
Yeah,
What are you saying?
this is who Kane Bullard was actually blackmailed. Now we can present it.
Look at me.
Naturally, it was you, Detective Atme.
Do you have some sort of basis for that claim?
You've been personally involved in every single Master Mass case. And in the last case, you recovered what was stolen and received a jewel as your reward.
Guys, can you not see
Jewel?
the jewel that's been on his finger the entire time?
Probably the one wrapped conspicuously around your thingy.
Thank you.
That red diamond ring.
That's a...
Now I'm reminded of a different thing, but that will come later.
That is the diamond referred to in the letter. Which means that Kane Bullard wrote that letter in order to blackmail you.
Oh, it took him that long to figure that out. What do I say?
It seems you've gone too far with your childish pranks, Mr. Troit.
Oh, I don't like the way he said that.
Kane Bullard blackmailing Luke at me. Are you for real?
Yes, I am.
Hey, come on, stand up to him!
Then answer me this. The blackmail letter contains the following passage. If you don't want your identity revealed to the world...
Yes, it certainly does.
Kane Bullard threatened to make Luke Adney's identity public knowledge. An identity he wanted to keep a secret. So just what was that identity?
Oh, Abney killed Kane Bullard because he was afraid of his secret becoming known. What was the identity he wanted to keep secret?
What it all comes down to, Nick.
The identity that Look at Me wanted to keep so desperately hidden was his identity as a blackmailer.
VaStar to mask. Which one would you say? Or you can always say, just to make sure.
A blackmailer.
Yeah, blackmail.
Blackmailer.
It has to be blackmailer.
Yeah.
Look at Me was a blackmailer.
Objection! Hey now. Isn't that a little different from what you've been saying? Said that Kane Bullard was the one blackmailing Luke Adney. Are you saying that Adney was blackmailing someone else on top of that?
Why, yes.
You have to admit, that does sound a little odd.
It's not odd. It's the only thing that makes sense in any sense. Kane Bullard was blackmailing Look at Me.
Not bullying.
But Ron DeLite was also being blackmailed by a certain someone. So did you start receiving blackmail letters after this incident?
Yes, just a few days after the Terrorman heist. After that, I started getting the plans in the mail. I received plans for some very kind person, incredibly detailed plans. Detailed plans. In which case, that would mean that Round the Light was actually VaStar the Mask.
That is what we are claiming, yes. Someone else came up with the plans and had Mr. DeLite steal his targets for him. And that someone knows none other than Look at Me. God, look.
Soups.
Tell you this.
Now I see. It's all becoming clear.
What is?
When you're in grade school, you see the same report card every year. Careless with a tendency to jump to conclusions. Am I wrong?
All D's.
This dude has some fight in him. This dude has some serious fight in him. I'll give him that.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's got some
All
bite.
D's except for the last one, which is a C.
Yeah. How
If
did you?
get the joke, you get it.
You say that I, Luke Atme, was blackmailing Ron DeLite? In which case, I would naturally know all about his relation to Mask to Mask.
Well, yes.
Ron DeLite started receiving plans from his second crime onward, correct? Which means I learned of his identity when he committed that first crime.
Good point. You certainly couldn't have blackmailed him otherwise.
In that case, let's see some hot, bitter evidence. During the first crime, how did Luke Atme know that Ron DeLite was Mask Star to Mask?
Newspaper clipping.
Let's see.
Yeah, the newspaper.
Garden photos on the light. Because he dumped his clothes into a plastic bin.
I think I see it. I can see it now.
See what?
When you were in grade school, you received the same report card every year. Gets into a lot of mischief trying to be the center of attention.
Oh.
What do you mean?
This newspaper clipping has a picture of you and Ron DeLite in his guard uniform. It seems that Mask Star to Mask didn't just disappear in thin air. He just took off his outfit and hid it in a bucket.
That sounds far too stupid to be true.
Alright, with tricks like that, he couldn't fool a baby, let alone ace detective. That's when you figured it out, Mr. Atme. That's when you learned that the under his mask, Mask Star to Mask, was really Ron DeLite.
What is it supposed to be Mask Star to Mask?
Oh yeah,
Yeah, he looks like he's an ace detective. What a fraud, trying to glass himself out as a detective.
Oh.
Why you? How dare you expose me like that?
This is a
I've
trial.
never blackmailed anyone in my life. I'm a famous and proud ace detective and also Mask the Mask.
Boo! You stink!
Why can't you understand that?
I'm afraid you're neither a proud thief nor an ace detective. You're a blackmailer and murderer. That's what your true identity is.
But why you? How dare you even imply that one so smart as I could ever could even fall to such slowly depths when I try doing something with yourselves with not what big mouth of yours. You're fools! None of you can compare to my genius throughout jazz, so go on, desecrate me, commemorate. There is nothing about the great ace detective cannot handle. Blackmail, murder, or
He's truly gooning right now.
I don't understand that word.
I'll explain it to you later. Anyways,
You'll understand when
I'll
you're
tell
older.
you when you're older.
Yeah, it's the thing that Phil was doing on camera. DP.
oh,
Sorry, the only
finally arrived at the real answer.
sorry, the only goon I'm
Quite
aware of
important
is for Moot.
Mr. Agnew. But
Oh, just a moment. All right. Bailiff, please prepare a cell for Mr. Atme.
Objection!
There you go, DP.
Yeah, I still don't get that.
The hammer that strikes too fast has no time to aim.
But what do you mean? I'm already preparing to deliver my ruling.
Allow me to say one thing. I will be the one to judge.
you don't get much more in your face than that.
It appears that your claws weren't quite sharp enough, Mr. Trite.
what do you?
It's true that you've proven a lot of things. Things like Luke Atme was a filthy blackmailer, and that he wasn't at Lordly Taylor the night of the murder.
That's right. That's why he's the one who killed Mr. Bull.
But there's still one thing you have yet to prove.
What's that?
Just because he wasn't at the warehouse doesn't mean he was at the murder scene. Therefore, if you can't prove that this pitiful excuse for a man was at KB Security, then I don't see how a verdict can be delivered.
Bruh, that is such bullshit.
Dang it,
Yeah.
Judge Dredd.
I mean,
This is it. This is the final round. I've got to prove that Amy was in Mr. Bullard's office on that night.
But can you really prove that?
Seriously? That comic's no longer available?
That's long enough, Mr. Trite. I want to hear your answer.
That night, Look At Me was in KB Security, and the defense
Can prove it.
can't prove it. Wait, what? The defense can prove it with evidence.
Are you sure?
Don't worry, I'll watch over you as you break down and fall to pieces.
Very well, then let's see that proof. Proof that Luke Atme was at KB that night.
What should we do?
I actually feel kind of lightheaded from that
The buzzer.
blur of
Wait,
words.
is it the buzzer record or?
Let's see, the buzzer, the buzzer record. That's one thing. You saved, right? Yeah, it's not the paint parts of the box.
Yeah.
I remember that it would be the buzzer record.
Record?
The buzzer went off in the CEO's office.
how does that prove it?
This is the proof. I don't think we can prove it, actually.
It's true. That is what he said. It's true. That's very important.
Are you sure it's?
We can't prove it. I don't think we can prove it. Because think about it, like, everything, he could just say that, it's hearsay, like, he could just say that in terms of, like, the buzzer.
I can't prove it.
I can't prove it.
Fair.
Okay.
Just as I Empty promises, Mr. Right.
But if we hear more of Detective Amy's testimony,
Unfortunately, that's as far as you go, Mr. Trite.
what do you mean?
Judge Dredd's loading up.
I won't allow any more testimony. That's what I mean.
Booty cheeks, that's bullshit.
Have you forgotten? Luke Atmey's here after we interrupted his own trial. And you have failed to prove that he committed the murder. I think it's time for this witness to return to his own trial and face his guilty verdict as Master the Mask.
Well now, Sir Lawyer, it seems that love wins out in the end after all. I am the ace detective as well as Mask to Mask. My verdict will verify that. Just as Rhonda Light will verify he's the true murderer.
Huh?
I declare that with the full force of my ace detectiveness.
That's enough deliberation over this witness.
Can't believe this. At this rate, Ron is.
Don't give up now, Nick. We still have tomorrow. We can look for more evidence.
By then, it'll be too late.
Huh? Why?
Double jeopardy.
Of course.
Yep.
Double jeopardy. One
Rest
of the
in
basic
peace,
rules by the
Alex
court of law.
Double jeopardy?
Should a defendant be tried and found innocent in court, that defendant cannot be tried again for the same crime. This is a fundamental rule of all courts. It applies to this witness as much as it applies to anyone else.
Mr. Atmey will be found guilty in a matter of minutes. Guilty as Master the Mask, which means...
He'll be innocent as far as this murder of Kane Bullard is concerned.
Does he? That's not how this works.
The
It
fact that
does
you
in this video game.
Mr. Atmey's guilt of that crime here means that he will never again be tried as Kane Bullard's murderer. Because the whole mask to mask thing.
Yeah.
Hold it.
Not yet. Phoenix needs to
possibly
get
do to
more
win.
depressed.
Even if Ron is proclaimed to be innocent, the real killer, Look at Me, will go free.
You have cross-examined every statement the witness has made here today. And as long as there is no more testimony, I'm afraid I have to declare that there will be no further questioning of this witness. Are there any objections? Raise an objection. Raise an objection. Then I hereby end the cross-examination of Look Atmey.
I think I see it. Your Honor, when you were a child, this is what was your report card every year. Has poor hearing and often makes mistakes as a result.
How did that do?
Phoenix, raise your head up high. Have you forgotten what I used to tell you? A lawyer is someone who smiles no matter how bad it gets.
That voice, no way.
Well done, no see, Phoenix.
Mia! This is the true power of Karain channeling technique. I know that it's really Maya who's standing before me, but right now she's my mentor, Mia Fey.
Now, let's do this.
But there's nothing more I can do. Without any more testimony, I can't cross-examine.
Not yet. The test was not over yet.
No, what do you mean?
Your Honor, just know you said something very interesting. You have cross-examined every statement the witness has made here today.
That's true.
Unfortunately, Your Honor, you're forgetting something. Earlier, after the last cross-examination, the witness made a number of remarks. Okay.
So do you want me to do it again, even if it's a flashback?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's your voice acting so good.
Oh,
Yeah.
hush.
Okay.
Well now, Sir Lawyer, it seems that love wins out in the end after all. I am the ace detective as well as Mask to Mask. My verdict will verify that. Just as Ron Delights will verify that he is the true murderer. I declare with that... I declare that with the full force of my ace detectiveness.
But these comments appear to have no importance whatsoever.
Very well. Then we should prove their importance via cross-examination. At any rate, as long as the witness has made these remarks, we, the defense, assert our right to question him. Is that all right with you, prosecutor?
Is something the matter, Mr. Godot?
Nothing.
Oh, it's like you're one step too late. If you think such falsehoods will do anything to me, look up.
Rallies.
Uh-oh.
Let's hear it. It's true that the witness made some remarks. So then, let's hear this last bit of cross-examination.
Mr. Godot, what are you...
Very well then, Mr. Look At Me. I'm going to allow the defense cross-examine your earlier remarks.
The defense would like to hear why you declared the defendant to be the true murderer.
So please, there was one last bit of testimony.
Phoenix, this is it. This is our absolute last chance.
Yes, Chief.
Yep, so the final examination.
The last testimony. Thank fuck.
Sudden death.
Indeed, it is true that I was not at Lordly Taylor. I had to leave to see about another vitally important job request. I had known about the date beforehand, so I had this photograph readied. My brilliant deduction was what informed me that the true culprit was Ron Delight. And thanks to the keycard and wallet, it was abundantly clear that he was there. I was also able to make a deduction from the buzzer, which only sounded modest. The button did not have any fingerprints on it. Why? The victim would have left prints if he sounded it, which means the killer sounded it. Mr. Delight was wearing his Mask to Mask outfit, which is why he left no print.
How did he know? How did he fucking know?
Yeah, that's the key point to this.
Yeah.
Yeah, he just messed up. On the blackmail letter, the victim likely just mistook the color of the jewel. Zavari.
And there's your red herring.
All the evidence points to that, poor boy. Yeah. He really just fucked himself.
This testimony actually seems to hold up pretty well.
The witness's earlier remarks do not appear to have been hastily prepared. All of his points have been explained and none of them seem to contradict anything.
Of course.
But, how did you know about the emergency buzzer?
The police investigation documents went directly through me. And I always look all over the documents. It's elementary, Sir Lawyer.
Yeah, Rally?
Are you gonna make even more trouble for us now, Sir Lawyer?
I will not allow any of your usual shenanigans, Mr. Wright.
Yes, Your Honor.
We cannot postpone Luke Atmey's trial any longer. This is your last chance.
Is it just one chance?
It seems that the party is about to begin.
Well, Phoenix?
There isn't any evidence that contradicts with what that testimony. Yes, there is.
So it would
Yeah,
seem.
100%. You even heard it.
What do you mean, so it would seem?
Listen, Phoenix. Pointing out contradictions doesn't always mean you have to present evidence, does it? At any rate, this is our last chance. If you can't point out a case-breaking contradiction, you lose. That's all.
Yeah, you got one chance, Vass. That's the reason why I hate that this part sucks. If you press the wrong statement, game over.
Yeah. On the one hand, this is this is your first introduction to sudden death. But on the other hand,
Oh, Rally, it's your last cup.
Cup number 17. The last cup.
Chip is out of coffee.
Seems like the time has come to put an end to this trial.
I define a
God,
fatal
I'm
contradiction in
so
this testimony,
wired.
and I need to point it out without proving any evidence. Which means all I can do is find the contradictory remark and press it.
Yeah.
Remember, you only get one chance.
so press
Mr.
a
Knight,
button.
please begin your final cross-examination. So was him talking about Master Mass the outfit?
Well then,
Yeah.
on my case, I'm
No,
gonna
I don't think
really
it has to be the
confess.
fingerprints.
No, it's Master Mass's outfit. How did he know what he was wearing?
When he entered a room that clearly he was nowhere near.
Yes, Mr. Light was wearing. How did he know?
Mr. Emmy, about this last remark.
You still don't get it, do you, Trite? This isn't the time to be pressing the witness on every little statement.
I'm afraid you're the one who still doesn't get it, Mr. Goodo.
What?
Mr. Atme, it seems you have finally admitted that you were in the CEO's office on the night of the murder.
Yep.
Soups.
Oh, he muted himself.
DP.
Oh, I thought I unmuted. Sorry.
Okay.
I have to go. get the
Welcome
thing.
back.
Okay.
Sir,
No, I thought I
yeah,
unmuted. Sorry.
See you, Sturkio.
So, yeah.
See you, Sergio.
Yeah. Right at the end of the trial, too. Damn.
Yeah,
That sucks. But
but I
how
don't
can you
blame
say
him.
that?
Review your testimony, shall we, Mr. Atme? The button did not have any fingerprints on it. Now why? Mr. Delight was wearing his Master de Mass outfit, is that correct?
Indeed, that's what I said. My deductions are absolutely foolproof.
More like your deductions will prove that you're a fool.
I'm sorry, whatever do you mean?
For some reason, I'm still really thirsty.
Did we
I
learn
know
that
a lot of
fact?
people who are thirsty for him.
Oh, so true.
Ron Delight was dressed as Mr. Stardust when he went to the scene of the crime.
That was,
It was just a few hours ago. Back when my sixth cup was looking at me with a cold stare.
Oh, did I forget to mention it before? I'm sorry, I just never had a chance to mention up until now.
That's right, the defendant had yet to tell anyone else this fact before this morning. Therefore, the only people who should have known this are those who have been watching this trial.
Soups?
Do you understand now, Detective Atme? There's no way that you should have known about that.
Wow.
You're in the next courtroom being tried as Master de Mask. So then enlighten us. Just how do you know about this piece of information?
Well,
Come on. This detective must have known about it. He probably had plenty of chances to find out beforehand.
Oh, that's sloppy even for you.
And it's those chances that I wanted to discuss next. That night, Mr. Delight was wearing the Master de Mask outfit. There's only one way for Detective Atme to have found that out.
Way you say?
Please recall, if you will, Mr. Delight's testimony.
When I entered the office, there was a shadow there.
Gadoosh.
Bonk.
For a second, my client witnessed the real killer.
But Mr. Delight never saw his attacker. So there's no way to tell whether or not the real killer was Luke Atme.
It's with that statement that I will turn this case on its head.
Just
Maybe in its head, too.
why?
Mr. Delight was the real killer, correct? Now, if you turn that statement around, it stands to reason that the real killer had also seen Ron Delight.
Oh.
Impossible.
Bitch slap.
Uh-oh.
Detective Amy, you saw Mr. Star murder scene that night. You saw him when you killed Kane Bullard and assaulted Ron Delight. That was the only way you could have known what Ron was wearing.
And here it comes.
Oh no.
Kind of an underwhelming
He's
breakdown,
turning
but
Super
still.
Saiyan.
Hey, Soups.
Take a good look, everyone! Unable to find a rival worthy of my genius, I was forced to create one by myself. Here I am, the tragic clown.
That's the same line you gave yesterday.
But I think there's a little more meaning behind it this time.
Can I not do the laugh constantly?
Yeah.
That's like, my throat's like wrecked after
Yeah.
that really quick one.
You know what? Fair.
What an awfully complicated incident. Kane Bullard was blackmailing Look At Me, who was in turn blackmailing Ron Delight. And upon killing his blackmailer, Look At Me tried to frame Ron Delight. He then claimed to be guilty as VaStar Damask in order to escape his cruel crime.
And to that end, he came up with this plan. To use the double jeopardy rule when masking it and making his alibi.
Google.
At any rate, it seemed we probably planned the coup. Excuse me. I came perilously close to besmirching the record of an innocent young man. Besmirching him with the title of murderer. Don't ignore me! Oh, I didn't realize you were there.
They're kind of
Why
forgettable.
wouldn't he be?
About verdict. I know. You never committed any murder. That's right. I'm so glad you understand that, but I really am messed out of my
This again?
mask. Oh. Thanks for that trial yesterday. I'm innocent now, right?
What a weasel.
What was it you said? Double jeopardy? Now that you mention it.
I've been careless.
Bad operating system.
Careless.
Yeah.
What do you think, Mia?
That's
I think
That's
we
the
should
same.
say.
As the Ben say, the rule of double jeopardy is absolute. A defendant can never be tried twice for a crime in which he was once found innocent.
He was the thief after all.
Then Master the Mask is really innocent.
It would seem so. For now.
For now.
Now then,
Yeah.
this court finds the defendant not guilty. Congratulations, Phoenix! You let a robber go off.
Well,
Oh.
you shot a murderer, though, so, you know,
Yeah.
that's
Oh,
fair.
this was really lucky. Wait. Oh, jeez, this isn't so good after all. He says things as
Oh, thank God.
Oh, shut up, you weenians. Accept your,
For 14.
accept your freedom.
385. Discord. Don't lobby. Number 4.
You did it, Phoenix.
Thanks, Mia. It's been a long time, hasn't it?
Yeah, it's because Maya doesn't call on me much these days.
Oh.
Hey, Dasher.
Oh, hey.
Yeah, you should please don't take everything so seriously.
I'm Mia. I'm
Yeah,
joking,
we were
Phoenix.
letting you nap, Dasher.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't take
Thanks.
everything so seriously. But on the other hand, Maya, she seems kind of torn these days.
You mean about becoming the master of the Karain Channeling School?
Right.
Becoming the master means saying goodbye to our mother.
Missy Faye, right?
Watch over her, will you, Phoenix?
Of course.
Well then, see you around.
DL6.
Mia.
Oh, that's a different trial.
That's right. I don't know what to say.
Congratulations, Mr. Delight.
Thank you so much. No, wait.
Oh.
Nothing really matters anymore, though.
Okay. That's her.
Come on, you should be happy already.
Maya,
He's been cleared of the murder charges and got off as VaStar the Mask to boot.
But thanks. I lost everything.
Well, what do you mean?
Stealing security information from KB Security, becoming VaStar the Mask. I did it all for one reason, for her.
You mean your wife, Desiree?
She hates criminals more than anything.
Come to think of it, she was once held hostage by some robbers, wasn't she?
Yeah. She always said how she hated sneaky criminals. I knew that. But once I got fired from KB Security and lost all the money I had, she wouldn't have promised to stay with me. And then she would leave me for sure.
So that's why you became VaStar the Mask. Oh my god, this is just going on forever.
It's all over now. A broken bowl can never be put back together. Have you seen this urn?
Well, I think he means more like you can't put it back into its seamless state.
Dasher.
Okay. That's not true, right, Nick?
Right.
Really? Can we go back to the way things were?
You'll be fine, and Nick can prove it.
I can? I kind of wish you would check with me first.
Oh, the urn. Yeah.
It's the urn.
Urn.
It should be like, even if a bowl is broken, there's always a way to put it back together.
Yeah. With lots of Gorilla Glue.
Urn. Desi was the one who found this.
Desiree, your wife, she's always believed in you, Ron. That's why you'll be fine. Don't have to worry about anything.
Okay.
Who's gonna be Desiree?
I can do it.
Okay.
Oh, I was gonna say we could let Rally do his femme voice.
Oh yeah, Rally.
Yeah, Rally us. Let's hear the femme voice, buddy.
Yeah.
Even when it's not redeemed, you can't escape it.
Ah, there you are.
Miss Delight.
You did it, Ronnie. You're innocent. I'm so happy.
Thank you. I appreciate that, but I suppose you don't want anything more to do with me, do you?
Honey, why didn't you talk to me about what was going on?
God, he's
I had no idea you'd quit KB Security. I never imagined that you were really VaStar the Mask either.
Dasher.
Yeah.
Mrs. Clay, what are you going to do now that you know? You're not going to really grieve him, are you?
Come on, it's obvious, isn't it? How could I ever let a wonderful man like him get away? After all, my bike's really fast. So fast, there's no way he could ever get away.
But didn't you say that you hated criminals?
No, I only hate people who act all cowardly and sneaky. Like that detective.
I see.
My Ronnie went and declared his crimes before he committed them, like a man.
Yeah, that's right.
I just love a man who's so chivalrous.
That's
chivalrous.
I knew I was right about you. Every day I spend with you is filled with thrills and excitement.
Desi.
Oh, just
Desiree,
kiss already.
you really do love Ron, don't you?
Nicky boy,
Yes.
I'm really glad I asked you to defend my Ronnie. Thank you so much. I'll never forget what you've done for us.
No, well, take care of yourself, please. God.
You too.
Yeah.
yeah. This is also I know this is like everyone's favorite part, but I'm the contrary right there.
Hey, Rally, You might want to check the stream chat.
Oh.
Let me see.
Who's gonna do Pearl?
Hold
I'll do
on
it.
1 second.
Oh yeah, yeah.
One second. I have to do real quick. I just
Mr. Mystic Maya, congratulations!
Nice going, Vix.
Talk about bad timing.
Okay.
Mr. Nick, with another in front of Maya.
No.
I'll never forgive you, ever.
She slaps deceptively hard for a little girl.
Hey, oh.
Okay.
So just as the
I don't
case
have to
came
do
to a
that
close-
anymore tonight, right?
No.
So
Okay,
too did
good.
my consciousness.
Ooh.
Rally, that was perfect with Ron.
Yes, dude, that was amazing.
Yeah.
Ron said a broken bowl can never be put back together. But I know that's not true. I mean, just look at that. It is a perfect example of one that was put back together even better than before.
Besides, Rally, you had to do it anyways because Chip ran out of coffee, so you couldn't be Godot anymore. The stolen about the end. Remember, he said Cup 17. That was it.
Well,
Yeah, I guess.
Hey, look, fan service app.
Fucking hate.
No,
Fucking
you know what?
hate
You know, I'll have to admit this. Like, I can tolerate the big top turnabout, but I could never tolerate this one.
Hold on.
Can't you tolerate it? What's wrong with
Dasher,
it?
hot mic, Dasher.
Well, first of all, the criminal is fucking off. The culprit is fucking obvious in this one.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Well,
Like even more obvious than like Nick. Look at me. So
well, see, the other problem I was gonna say was that it's like what they did was that every single person that Phoenix has ever known got a brain lobotomy and just became completely
oblivious.
Like
They all became oblivious at that.
No, at this point, everybody just had Disturbed Stupefy on repeat. I got stupefied.
Yeah,
I love that song.
As I said, I can
heard it.
I can take Big Top Turnabout anytime I want, but this, I would never ever touch this.
Did you ever see the Funimation dub of Lord Slug?
Nope.
Lord
Really, you
Slug?
never saw the original Funimation dub of Lord Slug because they used Disturbed Stupefy at the end when Goku was fighting Lord Slug.
No, I have not seen that one.
Wow. Okay.
Oh, that was fun. That was genuinely fun.
But like the next case, we apologize, but it's gonna piss off a lot of people. So you're like, how the hell?
Actually, this was like people always say that the Big Top Terminal was worse than that. I think the other way around.
I
like Big Top was funny.
I mean, dude, that's why I say the Big Top was like the. I loved it because it was just so bad. It was good.
Plus, we got to get voice acting. We got this.
Anyways,
yeah.
I'm gonna head out.
Big Top was bad because of the girl being no love triangle and being 14. Well, she was 15, but even so.
Oh yeah. But I mean, like the characters though what made it. I mean, if you look past her, I mean, the ventrilo was hilarious. Mo Larry Curly.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, yes, it was kind of goofy the way, like, well, how did this person do it if his legs were broken? Oh, okay.
Okay. Well, good luck. Because see, like for Ace Attorney, see you next week, guys. We're gonna have to save Maggie Bird again.
Yeah, you thought we forgot about her.
Yeah.
No, the game sure didn't forget about her.
Also, be ready for a case involving, for some reason, the mafia.
Although, to be perfectly honest, I'm surprised we haven't got roped into that earlier.
Yeah, you think there'd be?
I mean, there was another
case
featuring the mafia in Wall Judges, but that one is handled a lot better.
I'm just saying, like, this is the first time, like, all of a sudden, where like Phoenix actually has to deal with actual mobsters. You know, it took this many games before that was a thing.
All right.
Not just like a petty criminal or a flashy actor or magician or whatever. You know, like no, like I'm actual criminals, like legit bad guys.
All right, gonna have to stop recording now. Thank you all for coming.
You dummy.
Yep.
Yeah, see? Talk to me, see? Yeah.
Okay.